Southside of the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside of the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside of the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in. Grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better
grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the
me, and I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hey, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Damn, his mic's real low. What up, what up? Salute to everybody. We in the building. What up, Opina?
What's good, big dog?
Hell yeah.
What's the word? What's up, trap boy?
What's up? Chilling, just,
Hell yeah. We got Sporty from Norwalk in the building. What's up, big dog?
What's good, my boy?
Chilling, man.
Hell yeah.
We chilling. What's up? You like them tacos or what, bro?
Yeah, that shits were bomb, bro.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all right.
that
It's
shit
like an
was
8 hour
bomb.
talking about tacos and shit.
No bad words. No bad words
My
for
bad,
the first
my bad.
5 minutes.
I always have a problem with that.
Salute
But,
to everybody that's here. 200 Boys Podcast. Today is Thursday. All right. We got Sporty in the building. We're gonna talk about his life story. We're gonna talk about his music career. We're gonna talk about everything that's going on in the media. But first and foremost, mic check. Opina, what up?
chilling. How's the mic sound? Good?
Trap Boy, you filling in for Big Droops?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Do you know anybody that sits in that chair when he's not here? If you don't do a good job like him, you never get to sit there again.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. So I mean, do you really want to sit there? Or do you want to just get off now?
Nah, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
That's-
go.
that's-
Yeah, let's go.
That's a tough seat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Yeah, but
They're all tough
I'm here,
seats.
Yeah. No pasa nada.
And then we got Sporty. What up, big dog? Let me get a mic check.
boy? Hell yeah, we in this motherfucker. Norwalk.
Okay,
Sounds
let's do a
Recap.
A recap on yesterday.
Yeah, I wasn't here, but I saw it, and as soon as I got home, I was doing a lot of different things yesterday. But I thought it was great, man. You and Droops held it down.
You watched it?
I did 80 bands. Travis Force, salute them homies. You know what I mean? Showed a lot of positivity and love between the cultures.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
I thought they were cool. They've been here before. Well, at least Travis.
Travis
been
has,
here.
yeah. Travis has.
You know, he's a homie. He's an entrepreneur. He got a lot of businesses, bro.
Yeah.
He got a taco truck. He got a restaurant. He got a those vans with the advertisements on them, like the TVs.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
in Vegas. That fool got one of those where it got the TVs on all the sides of the truck. He's doing it.
He's doing
That's
it.
pretty
yeah.
dope.
You know, and 80 bands was hella cool too.
Yeah, he's doing his music shit for sure.
Yeah, they were good people when they came.
Yeah,
That fool said a story that he hadn't seen his dad like in 20 years, and he reunited with him in prison. That's
Yeah, I
crazy,
seen
huh?
that shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the chances of that, huh?
Yeah.
South Central homies right there. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. South Central.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool ass homies. I even seen it. I don't know if you guys brought it up yesterday. I don't think you did, but I know 80 bands when he was born. There was like a story he had. He almost died. Like one of his, I think his lungs or something was bad.
He said that? Where?
I researched it. It was in my notes, but we didn't use a lot of those, which is okay. But I'm saying that caught me. That's why I put it in the notes. I thought it was interesting because he went through that when he was a baby, like barely born, and survived it. So like
That fool had a lot of viral moments. Travis, remember, he's locked in with like 600, WAP
Yeah.
100. He's locked in with like, he said he used to live at the Power Rangers house.
yeah, I seen
The
that
green one.
the green one.
You know, he had a lot of stories, bro. So salute to them.
Salute.
Yeah, salute, man. That was
They're
a
cool.
dope podcast.
They welcome
Yeah.
back anytime. They're the homies. You know.
Yeah, it was. Is Travis still doing music?
I don't think so, dog.
Uh-huh.
He has that Dosh network which is all like like reality TV.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I heard when he was saying he wanted to get Lefty. Was that for that?
for 80 bands.
For 80 for the music. Okay,
For 80
that would be
bands.
dope.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen. To tell you the truth,
The freestyles were dope.
the freestyle was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they did good. Yeah.
All right, Droops. What else you want? Let's talk about some news. Go ahead, pull up some news, fool.
You want to talk about that first thing we talked about, or
Go.
okay, pull it up.
Whatever you want.
I got some shit. Hold on. Let's get to it, man. We do a little news section. You can chime in and. All right, it says right here. It says if you have $5,000, you are richer than 50% of all people on Earth. If you have just $5,000 to your name, you're already wealthier than half the people on the planet. That's according to the Global Wealth Report from the Credit Institute. Yeah, so you got $5,000 in your bank account, huh? You good.
What if you got double?
Oh shit! Then you must be rich.
Damn.
So they're saying that 50% of the population of the world
Ain't got no money.
got
Ain't
no
got
money.
Damn.
So if you got 5 bands, you're like in the top percentage of being
so
rich.
good.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that.
What
But
about you?
I think they're talking about like middle
your-
class families and like.
No, that's low class.
What?
For 5,000.
Well, middle class families.
You think
live check by
5,000?
check.
Yeah. If you think $5,000 in the bank account is low class,
Well, I mean, there's levels to
Damn,
it,
dog.
but
do you
like,
got 5,000 in
I
your
don't have
bank account?
5,000 in my bank. I ain't gonna lie, I don't have no 5,000 in my. I only got
So
like
what do you
20
think-
bucks on me.
What do you think low class is?
Damn, dog.
Like
Shit.
to the okay, like you said, there's the middle class, which is
Just what?
like
No, start from the bottom
okay, low class. I'm gonna keep it
and
real.
keep it brief, bro.
Brief. Okay, the low class is like the people. How can I say it? Like te lo voy a decir en español. ¿Sí entiendes, verdad? Poquito.
Nah,
¿No sabes?
Nah, not really.
No sabo. Damn, that's all good. I'll try to translate it a little
Apúrate,
better.
güey.
Low class people are like
Who stop talking? Oh, peanuts.
oh my
Run it
gosh,
down,
I can't even give my opinion there.
I'm not even real familiar with it. I know that $5,000 is very hard to have in your bank account at these times. That's what I know. Do you got
In a
5,000?
saving? Nah.
I mean,
Not
like,
in a
you
saving.
keep it in
Yeah,
your butt. It's hard.
yeah.
Well, what about assets? Like if you have cars and stuff, do they count that in?
I
You
don't
get what I'm
think so. I think
saying?
they're just counting the liquid, which is the money.
Which is just cash, yeah. Because
Yeah,
some
what you have
people
in your
won't have
bank.
cash in the bank, but they'll have, you know what I mean? They'll own their house or own some property or own something. So they probably don't take that in consideration.
Hell yeah.
No, I think it's just going based off the money.
Money,
that you can
yeah.
reach to, but most people got assets, full like cars that they paid off.
Yeah.
They might have a little boat they got in the back, or they might have some
Yeah,
TVs that
something.
are worth some money.
And-
Eventually, you can grab all that and run to the bank with it. Not the bank, but the pawn shop.
And a lot of people have money just stashed, like
or
like,
gold. Like they
golds
bought
or money,
a
yeah.
bracelet. They got a $10,000 fucking chain.
well.
That you can go trade in real quick.
pawn like some other rappers or some shit.
That's how it would be. But I think low class are people that are barely getting by, like
Yeah.
really. I'm
Struggling.
talking about not even check to check, dog. Like
Yeah, because
they-
middle
they-
class goes check to check.
Yeah,
Some of
middle
them,
class
yeah.
goes check to check. Dog.
Yeah, and then there's
You
like
know.
the upper class, and then it goes up to the elite and stuff like that. But yeah, because they were saying that I don't get in politics, but they said Donald Trump was going to raise the minimum wage to $25 an hour.
That's
Oh, I've
good.
seen that.
You seen that shit? Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
like-
think of that?
That shit's cool, It helps, people that need a job, like just starting on
Yeah.
like McDonald's,
God damn, 20.
Fool,
Hey,
the
Blue,
people be getting 20 bucks an hour.
25 an hour at McDonald's. Can you believe that?
That would be crazy.
It was like $4 when I was growing up if you worked at McDonald's.
When I was attempting to ever try to get a job, if you were getting $10 an hour, you were balling.
Man, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But I never got a job.
I'm not gonna lie. I worked at a Baskin Robbins when I was 15.
Did you wear the little apron?
Nah,
I worked
man.
at like multiple spots, like
And
grocery
you know
stores
what
and
my
all that.
minimum wage was? $3.90
Damn, you old. That's dirt.
Damn.
That's crazy.
back in the day. $4. Let's round it up. Now when I see 25 an hour there, I'm like,
And there's
They're
all kinds
balling.
of-
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing.
You hiring?
You guys never saw that Starbucks commercial, that Starbucks clip on there's a Starbucks clip on Instagram where it was a fool crying because they gave him overtime and he was like, I can't do it. They give me 3 hours overtime. This is too much work. He was full, but he was serious.
Oh, yeah, damn.
You know, and then people were clowning him in the chat talking about, you know, Gen Z or no, the new gen, whatever.
Sí, sí,
The
sí.
generation,
No, you know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with these kids? Back in the day, hard labor would be out fucking changing tires and shit. You know?
Even working in the fields too. If you got that overtime, let's go.
Yeah, that's when the money is.
Yeah,
That's where the
I worked in the fields and it was hard, but I still got my money. You know,
Yeah.
I still had to do extra days for it.
What,
to have
does
money in my
anybody know what a
pocket.
nurse makes?
No.
They make bank. I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Serio?
I haven't looked into, but I'm wondering if the gap from minimum wage and like to those higher paying jobs is closing in. Like if you make
That'd be
25.
Oh, yeah,
like
that
if you
would.
make 25 an hour, but you make 40 as a nurse, it's like then what? You
What's
know,
the point of getting all these degrees for?
and all that shit. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't studied it, so I'm just like
That'd be disrespectful, dog. If McDonald's gets $25 and the nurse gets 29,
Yeah, that
I'd be
would.
like, what the fuck?
Fuck, dog.
I'd probably quit, homie.
And then they're gonna say, well, the nurse gets benefits. You know, matter what fuck.
I heard that they're not gonna like tax your overtime too. I guess too.
Oh yeah, well that's good.
That's hard. I was like, what?
Man, I don't know too much about that because I don't have a.
Yeah, me either.
Nah,
I don't have a job
I
like
think
that.
my mother-in-law told me about that. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's
That's
been a
hard.
minute
You're a
since
forklift
I.
driver, fool. Quit acting like you don't have a job, dog.
I pushing, homie.
You
I
ever
keep it
drove a
pushing.
forklift?
That's what I do. That's how I work.
Oh shit!
salute to all the
hold
forklift
up,
drivers.
Hold up,
Hey.
hold up. Hey, you starting kind of early, dog. You're already
on the forklift?
on the
Oh, yeah.
forklift.
I'm
Yeah.
certified, OSHA certified as well.
Damn,
Hit
stand
that
up or
bone
sit
one
down.
time.
I do both.
You do the
I
cherry
do stand up though mostly.
cherry pickers.
I haven't done that one yet though.
No.
I tried it once, but
Pallet
I don't
jack?
really. Yeah,
You got the pallet jack
Yeah,
on
it's the same
point. That's
shit, you
easy,
know?
huh?
yeah, but
You do the one with the gas, the forklift with the
The-
gas.
nah, I
the
do
propane?
electric.
That's
I
the
do-
one you would turn the knob like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
right, right here.
I was a pro.
Yeah,
back
that
in my
one's that
day.
one. I fuck with that one. I love doing the stand up.
Hell
that's
yeah.
my shit.
I get tired of standing up too long, bro.
Yeah,
I wanna-
that's why with me being tall, like I'm able to bend my knees a little bit, like so it makes it like I'm comfortable. I'm like sitting down basically.
Yeah. I prefer the sit down forklift for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just sitting down and chilling all day.
It's
you
very
know,
rare
doing
that
my
we
thing.
see.
Two
We use it.
forklift drivers bonding.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, what I was
salute-
gonna say,
hey, come
listen,
on,
hold
dog.
on.
Salute to all
Hey,
the forklift drivers, homie.
What I was gonna say is it's very rare that we see a forklift driver go to a rapper. We usually see rappers go to the forklift driving. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, I got money to be made.
That's
as you can
right.
say.
I
When
feel
the,
you.
when the Chicano rap music don't sell, they go to the forklift.
forklift, yeah.
Hell yeah. I ain't
Alright.
there yet.
All right, we got right here. It says bats are crucial for making tequila. So if you like tequila, thank the bats. It says bats, especially the Mexican long-nosed bat and the lesser long-nosed bat, are vital to tequila production as key pollinators of the blue agave plant. The agave, how do you say that word right there, blue? Tequiliana.
Oh, never heard it.
By feeding on the agave nectar, they transfer pollen between plants, and that's how you make tequila.
It's crazy.
That's
I thought it was
crazy.
from like plants that grow.
So it's from bats. So
Just
they
like, just like bees make honey.
yeah, it's similar to that. Exactly. There you go, dog.
Yeah.
That's a good example.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, for that
so-
syrup.
You drink tequila?
Nah, not really.
know.
I'm not really a drinker. If I drink, it's like beer.
Yeah.
Like I will drink like alcohol, but if it's
Modelo's?
given,
No hard liquor.
yeah, not if it's like, oh, let me go get a bottle. If I do,
Yeah.
it'll be like I'm not gonna lie, I'll be on some ratchet shit. I'll get like a buzz ball,
Yeah, and that's it.
like yeah, but
Hey, I seen a video where it said your era drinks buzz balls, my era drink
40s.
Mickey.
Nah, you know what I started?
OE.
But
I started liking the Mad Dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, those.
The Mad Dog 2020?
You know what's funny? I saw a clip.
I used to
on,
fuck with them a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what a lot of
when I
people when
was
they see me,
little.
they'll be like, "Damn, you barely on that."
You know, it don't even mean Mad Dog.
nah, what
It
is
means something totally different.
Something
Like
different, yeah.
I know,
People
but
just
people
spread
are
out lies just to
mad
make it
dog.
sound cool, yeah. ND 2020s, those were the hit right there when I was young.
Those are bomb.
Oh, yeah.
You ever drink Alizé?
I think so before.
That's a good
I was
one.
Alex a guy for a
Yeah.
very long time.
Yeah.
The orange one. How about
The
you?
orange one? I like the blue.
The blue was
passion.
good.
I think.
But right after that, that's when you got Hypnotic. Hypnotic was. I didn't like Hypnotic. I thought it was nasty.
Yeah, I like the Alizé better.
Yeah.
They used to say, "Oh, it's a girl's drink and shit." That shit's bomb, bro.
Some ice in it.
It's a bomb.
They still have it, but not. You have to really like go to Food for Less and shit like to find it.
Yeah,
But it's very rare.
yeah. Some Alizé's bomb, dog.
And they're cheap.
Alizé?
Nah, they're
I
not.
don't know
Like
if they're
$20 a
cheap.
bottle.
20
back
bucks a
then.
bottle?
Back then. I don't
Ay,
know
güey.
now.
Oh man, it says right here. It says robots are now legally allowed to roam freely among pedestrians in South Korea. Robots are now officially allowed to walk alongside people in South Korea, thanks to the new laws. Under these rules, certified robots have the same rights as pedestrians, letting them move safely on sidewalks while obeying traffic rules. Operators must get insurance on their robots, which can weigh up to 500 kilograms and move as fast as 15 kilometers per hour. That's crazy.
So they got
I seen a
rights
picture.
now?
Yeah, well, in South Korea.
Damn.
And like in the picture, you see the robots, like in the little video they have, and they're literally walking amongst the people. It's the first country to do that. What do you think about all that shit, bro? Like the AI, the robots.
That's scary, low key. Because
Yeah.
it could get to a certain point where we can't control it. You know, I always think about that, but it's cool when it comes to like helping out people.
Yeah.
That
You ever
shit's
seen
hard.
iRobot, the movie?
Yeah, that's where I fucking get it from. Seen that where I was like, damn, that's crazy. That could happen.
So like if you're just chilling, fool, you're walking through Norwalk, and you know some robots just pop up like, yo, what's
What if you
I'm
bang
your biggest fan. Hey, I'm your biggest fan. Send me right here.
yeah, what if he bangs on you,
I
fool?
know,
What you
like,
gonna
where
do,
you
dog?
Yeah.
Because eventually, think about this, dog. Eventually, they're going to be programmed to do like, they'll program themselves to do shit they like.
Yeah.
At the beginning,
never
they might
know.
start off like normal robots trying to help, but eventually, fool, what if
Cause
it
it
catches on to
Yeah,
something.
it catches on and it likes, you know,
It likes the
gangbanging or something.
shit, the style, or it
Yeah.
adapts to its
It could
area.
happen, dog.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're
What
gonna
is
be
he? What,
kicking with you.
what is Sporty doing if the robot says, "What's up, fool? This my block now"?
I'm gonna get down with him as much
Get
as
it down with him.
possible.
Fucking gonna hit metal.
Hell
Fuck,
yeah.
dog.
I'm not turning down his fade. That's
Yeah,
for
turn his fade, dog.
Eventually, they're gonna give them like human rights. So if you
That'll be
smoke one,
crazy.
Yeah,
They'll
but
sue you.
yeah.
They'll sue you.
Pen.
Damn. Hell
And
no.
then they're gonna learn how to lie and shit. Like I didn't say nothing to them.
Yeah.
I
And they'll believe a robot before.
I didn't bang on that fool. He-
You never know. They might have
Look
that
at
line
him, he's
detector on
tatted
you.
down.
Imagine that.
Damn.
But not
I don't know,
in that picture, it looks crazy. Yeah, I think it's they got a video too, and they're just walking amongst the people like nothing, and they're not even caring. Like the people,
You don't care?
they're just like living their normal shit.
It's wild.
That's wild, huh?
Hell
It's
no,
getting
fool.
closer and closer. It's not like that over here though. In other
not
countries though, they're like really playing with it.
Over
What?
here, it'll be different.
Well, I saw a video today where a drone pulled up to somebody's house and then they dropped like a zip line, and then it reached the floor, and then the zip line went back, and there's a bag of food. So a drone went to
Brought-
somebody's house,
Like the Uber Eats.
pulled up in front of the house, and then like the drone was still in the air,
Yeah.
and then like a zip line came down like a rope, and then it dropped the food, and then the rope went back into the drone, and it flew away.
Damn,
That's crazy.
That's wild shit.
New
huh?
shit.
technology now.
Yeah, it's getting there. I mean,
I think it was just a neighbor just not trying to walk.
No, it was a real
Nah.
company. It was a real company. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
the technology is crazy nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just advanced so much in such a short period of time. I saw this one. I thought it kind of hit close to home, but I'm gonna bring it up. Do you know what a pacemaker is?
A pacemaker.
Yeah, it's for your heart, like a machine.
Oh, like to check your heartbeat or what?
No, it's like installed inside of your body, like in your actual heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have one, so it's like, yeah,
shit.
they put it in. But anyways, it says right here, scientists unveiled the world's tiniest pacemaker, an injectable light control device smaller than a grain of rice. So a little rice. The ones now are big, full like that big, like the size of this whole circle.
Yeah.
They're making them a little grain, and then before you had to like take this one out and replace it. Now it's so small it'll just dissolve when it runs out of a battery, and then they just inject the new
Put another one.
with the syringe. Yeah,
Damn, that's hard.
yeah.
But what is it for? Like,
It like regulates your heart so you don't It just helps you when you have like a heart problem. It helps regulate your beat.
Oh, like keeps it on pace.
So keep it on pace and make sure it doesn't,
Okay.
you know, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
I get
crazy. So it's like, you know, the size of a, you know,
Grain of rice.
now it's going to be the size of a grain of rice.
That's crazy.
Michael.
Yeah, they just inject it in your vein, and wherever it goes, it stays.
Just stays there.
And then regulates your heart.
Oh yeah, that is right, huh? Because it travels all the way to your
Yeah.
heart. Damn, that is right.
That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
So technology is changing.
They're
I
gonna
thought that
recall
was-
yours. They're gonna give you a recall.
Fuck, I don't know, bro. I got like another 3 years before this battery dies, so I'll be straight. Then when they do, if they got the grain of rice, I'll try it.
Yeah, we got no choice. So that's what.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but you know, if, they said they're almost there, so you know it's changing. Well, like the first one I got, you know, like I don't know, like 13 years ago, it didn't have what this one has. This one has like Bluetooth and all that shit, bro.
Really?
Yeah, they just check it at the
Oh,
doctor.
like you could check it.
Yeah,
oh,
they can
that's
tap
just sick.
into it.
Yeah, they used to not be able to do that. So everything's changing, bro.
Damn,
and,
that's
and,
crazy.
and you can see it. I can see it with, you know, the stuff that I go through. So,
I can only imagine.
yeah, I think all that shit's gonna come true. Huh? All the movies we watch.
Yeah, no, for sure. Remember, I told you I saw a video.
I feel like they've been working on it since
Oh,
those
yeah.
just came
Yeah.
out, you know?
No, like I saw a video today where they were saying that they can remove someone's head and put it on another body. You know.
Yeah.
And
That's crazy.
and what we were saying is that if they're doing that now, they've been doing that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They've been doing it. For
They've been
years.
testing it and trying to
they've
figure
been-
it out.
they've been
Yeah,
doing it. We just barely found out.
Fuck. You might be
Yeah,
right.
I was
What-
just thinking about that. Like, who are they testing it on? Like,
What's his
Chimps.
name's gonna come back soon, dog, and wake up and fucking take Disneyland back.
You didn't see that video yesterday
Walt
of that,
Disney, yeah.
there was a video of a monkey that was captured, and he was a test monkey. You know what a test monkey is?
Yeah.
He was a test monkey for 26 years, bro. He was held indoors. Never saw outside. Never saw the sun. Never knew what grass was. He was always like in the cage inside of a warehouse. And they let him outside for the first time. That fool didn't know where he was at. You could see right away he was
Crazy.
like looking, and he started hugging other monkeys that were outside. Started running around, and just you could tell that fool was happy to be
Fuck,
outside.
dog.
It was sad, homie. It
That
was
is
sad.
sad.
homie.
That is
People
sad.
try to
Yeah,
laugh,
it
but
is
that's
sad.
fucked up.
You know,
dog.
he was locked up for 26 years, my boy.
26 years. That's a lot of time.
And they were testing shit on them, you know, probably makeup and all kinds of shit.
That's horrible.
Drugs.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
that's how people in jail are.
Nah, but yeah, at least they go outside. They don't
Yeah.
go outside, fool, at all.
Hey, but see, like Blue said, they were probably giving them like shit, like
Shit, oh yeah, that's even
All
worse.
kinds of drugs.
testing
and
them
shit.
for anxiety and giving them shit to see what helps. You know,
My son.
yeah, that shit sucks. We have one more piece of news.
Yeah, I got a piece of news I want to talk to you. Did you see the video of Fig Community World? Salute to Fig Community World. That's Duno, T-Rail, and Ace Boy Pun.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. The
Who else?
homie.
Oh, and AD.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
Just a little bit.
They did, you know, Fig Community World was sort of like this. They just talk about trending topics.
yeah.
They talk about what's going on in the news and shit like that, right? Well, they brought up the situation with the podcast we did with Mr. Keep It Hood and the part where we talked about the music industry. And Duno got off. Duno went on a rant. He went on like on a 10-minute rant.
Yeah.
He busted one of my old style rants. You know how when I used to go on the rants? And he was basically talking about both podcasts, ours and that other Long Beach podcast. He was going in on both. He even told Yazzers is like an Instagram page. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
She posts nothing but like back on Fig Community, all that. They told her not to post that Long Beach podcast no more, you know. But in the midst of all this, he was just basically Duno was going back and forth of both podcasts. But there's an Instagram page out there that's just ran a fake narrative and made it seem like he was only talking about us, right? Even changed the title. What do they call that? Clickbait?
Yeah.
When
No,
they-
I seen that.
When they make
I've
a
seen
fake title, and it says something along the lines of like Duno tells Hater World to stop podcasting. They're embarrassing the people or some shit like that. Like weird ass header, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like it's cool.
I seen it, and he didn't even say it like that. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
if you got half a brain and you watched it, then you understand. Duno's a homie.
for sure.
Shit, doing the shit, dog.
For sure. All them fools, dog. AD,
Yeah, it's
Pond,
the homies.
fool. Listen, it was just weird the way they ran the narrative. It was like, dog, if you got a problem, just say it, homie. You don't gotta beat around the bush and make all these headlines and do all this weird shit. If you got an agenda, just say it, dog. But what could possibly be the agenda for? Are we really hurting feelings like that?
Man,
how could we hurt feelings?
I don't even know, man. I mean, I saw it and I just thought he gave his opinion, but he didn't single us out or anything.
No, it was
none of them over there on back on Fig. But yeah, you know, people gonna run content like that to try to get their shit up, and because that page doesn't even have a face, huh? No. Yeah, so
it's, you know, and truly, I don't even care because I don't even watch that shit. It just pops up in my DM. Sometimes people send it to me, and I might click here and there, but I'm just so busy I don't really pay attention. But it's just crazy because it's like they're quick to tear us down and pick up the other people. Right, and when I say other people, it could be anybody. It could be, you know, another rapper, another YouTuber. But not once have they ever gave us any credit. Not only them, a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people.
And I don't really care, but it's like, fool, if somebody got a problem, just say it already. Like, you don't have to lie or, like, act like a little high nines, fucking make all these little weird titles. Like, hey, fool, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah. That's it, yeah. Could have just said that.
Yeah, right, he could have just said that. And then that's it, dog.
Yeah.
The fuck? You know, I just think it's weird activity, bro. But you know what's even more funny? When they try to say, like, that we here do a lot of chisme, but yet those pages are nothing but chisme.
Nothing but
that's what everything's meant for.
Like, here we are interviewing a homie, right, that's on the come up right now, and those type of pages will never do that. But yet they'll never say that we're doing a good job by helping out and putting our stamp and helping homies in the community or coming up upcoming rappers, you know.
At the end of the day, you know, we help out more than any other thing. That's how I feel. I had this convo, bro, when I was in Denver recently with an artist that wanted to come on, and I told him, listen, man, if we didn't want to mess with the young homies, we wouldn't take time out of our day and the things that we go through. Not everybody knows everything that each one of us goes through.
Yeah.
But we try our best, bro, to give
like
you guys your shine, you know, and the little bit of stuff we do to keep it going and hype it up, we're gonna do. But a lot of these other channels, that's all they do.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah. They don't even do one thing for any young homie. Zero. And that's facts.
I mean, I guess they say reposting a clip, maybe that's their part, but
yeah, but that's, I mean, anyone can do that. I'm talking about we're up in person with you, bro. Yeah. We're not just reposting one little story. We want you guys to get your shit out there, regardless of anything else. And I see like a lot, the way a lot of these podcasts move, they move with no faces, and then they don't do anything in front, in actual person with any young homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, salute to everybody, and if that's how you're getting down, then fuck it. But
yeah, I mean, that's their pedo, not mine.
Yeah, we're doing our thing. I mean,
¿cómo se le dice a esa gente? Como gente lacras.
Lacras.
Yeah, what's that shit mean?
Like dirtbag. Lacras means like dirtbag.
They're bad? Oh, okay.
Dirtbag.
Oh, dirtbag. I like that word.
Lacras.
Say it in your rhymes on an ad-lib. Yeah. Like,
hey, but even if Duno was talking about me like that, which he wasn't, right? Fool, I'm a grown ass fucking man. That's his opinion.
Who cares?
I'm not a little bitch ass.
That's what I was saying.
Homie.
Yeah.
Don't fucking must sit here and cry like a little bitch about how another man feels. If that fool feels that way, then hey, my boy, listen, I ain't got a problem. That's cool. That's how you feel. Shit, you just don't be mad about how I feel when I say something. You know?
Sí, no vengas llorando.
You know, like if fool, everybody wants to hold hands, fool, and sing kumbaya, my boy. Listen, that's cool, homie, but then you wake up and you figure out that's not life.
No.
So there's
At the end of the day, we're all grown men.
So there's no unity in the podcast game, I guess, dog. Fuck. I mean, fuck. Is there you?
Hey, but I will tell you though, he did give some good advice on that. Now the stupid motherfucker's not gonna pick it up, right?
Yeah.
But I took some good advice out of it. So salute Duno. You know, salute to Duno. And you know what's funny? Like the pod that we did, the late night pod, we talked about what the Playboy asked me why'd I leave him out of the Mount Rushmore.
Oh yeah.
And the reason that I left him out the Mount Rushmore is because he already surpassed all of us. he's not only a podcaster, he's a YouTuber, content creator. He's a fucking vlogger. He's a everything, homie. So comedian, he's a comedian. So I was like, I don't feel that he deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore because he's on his own mountain.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? I put us brokies down here. What was it? Me, Lucky, Icon, and American Cholo.
Yeah, American
Let
Cholo.
the brokies have their moment, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That fool up there with all the comedians like Concrete. He up there with all them fools, like, you know. But salute to him, dog.
Oh yeah. We got any more news?
No, that's it.
That's it. Let's get right into it, man. We got Sporty from Norwalk. What's up, big dog?
Hell yeah.
For the people that don't know, man, and everybody out here, give a little rundown. You know,
They call me Sporty. Shit, I'm from Water, Norwalk, Southeast LA. Shit, I'm here to represent for my city.
hell yeah. Okay, shit. Norwalk, California, man. What was it like growing up there, dog? Give the fans a little rundown.
Shit, it was cool. I love my life. Ever since I fucking grew up.
Got parents? Your parents?
Yeah.
Are you Mexican?
Yeah, I'm Mexican. Mexican and native.
So like a native, like Indian?
Yeah.
Okay, shoot. Is there a specific tribe you're from?
Yeah, but I don't really know it.
You don't know it?
I don't really like. I'm more of like Mexican, I guess.
Yeah,
you could say,
Mexican.
than that. But yeah, I have that in me.
You have that in you? Okay, so mom and dad both in your life?
My pops, yeah, he was always in my life, but he had passed away. I got my mom, my real mom. I guess you could. I don't know how to say it.
Is it your stepmom or?
Yeah, she's my stepmom, but that's my real mom. Like that's my mother. You feel me?
You.
But like my, I guess you say my blood mother. She's not in my life.
Never been?
I guess since a younger kid.
Since
Yeah.
a young kid.
Yeah, when I was younger.
How old were you when your dad died?
I was 17.
Okay,
This was- yeah,
So it's kind of recent.
Yeah, kind of recent. Yeah.
Kind of recent.
Yeah.
So growing up in Norwalk, you had your father and you had your mom.
Yeah, my mom.
Not the one that
Yeah.
that left or whatever. I don't know if she left. Or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Okay, so you growing up there and you went to school and all that, elementary.
Yeah. My whole life, I went to my elementary. I went to Moffitt, Cesar Chavez, and then my middle school, Wait, my whole middle school, and then I went to John Glenn for a year. That's in Norwalk.
Was that high school?
Yeah, high school. And then I moved, right when I was going to 10th grade, I moved to Whittier. I had moved to Whittier, and I went to Whittier High. But I was still always come to the city, because like I knew people. But
So you went to Whittier High like your sophomore
Yeah.
year. When did you end up jumping off like and being from Norwalk?
when I was 16, I'm going to say like my 10th.
Is that right before you went to Whittier?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm going to say like probably like, I was in Whittier probably for like, say like few months, say 6 months. And then I got from the hood.
And then,
like,
okay.
yeah.
You from where Queta's from?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
And the other homies, what was the other two young homies?
Sin.
No, yeah, Sin
Sin
then
and
also,
Rowdy.
Rowdy and Demon.
Yeah, Demon.
Yeah, Parkside Demon.
You guys from the same hood?
Yeah, we're from same hood.
Salute to them.
Yeah, they came on the pod like
All of them.
All
All
of
of
them.
Gang of Norwalk homies here.
Yeah, salute Sin. He got at me earlier too. He's like, "Oh, you got one of my little
That's
riders
the
coming
boy.
on." Yeah, I was like,
that's the
"Yeah."
boy
I said,
right
"Yes,
there. Shout out
sir."
my boy Sin.
I said, I thought he was gonna pull up because he's hitting me up, man. He's more than welcome to come too.
Hell yeah.
He's a driver. He's a truck driver.
Yeah, he be
Oh,
doing
is
his shit. Yeah, he be working a
We'll
lot.
be all over the spots. Salute
Yeah.
to the homie.
He's like a little older, does
Yeah, that's my older homie. Yeah, he's like older.
he's still doing his shit musically
hell
and shit. Yeah.
Don't
hell
forget, fool, he wrote the Titanic, dog.
yeah. This
Remember that shit?
He said that?
No, remember you guys were climbing on that day saying that he wrote the Titanic?
What do you mean? I don't remember me.
That
clowning.
fool's a ghostwriter.
No, I know that, but
Yeah, but remember somebody in the comments like that fool wrote for the Titanic? It was a big old fucking moment when we were up here. Salute to Sin.
He said, "You gotta pull up."
Sin that
dog."
said that he wrote for everybody. Fool goes, I wrote for everybody in the industry. I wrote for this rapper, this rapper, this rap. Somebody said that fool wrote for the Titanic too.
Survival of the Titanic.
Oh yeah, he does. That's right. He was right for everyone.
That fool was mad after though. He's like, motherfuckers, the check got me.
You know what's crazy is like you never know though, like who's writing for who, bro? Because I seen a lot of that going on too.
Like
Yeah.
ghostwriters?
Yeah, and you'd be surprised, like, damn, okay. You know, so
You never know.
you never know, dog. But salute, Sin, man. You know, appreciate
the
you.
boy.
I'll pull up. So now you're right there, and you go back and forth. When did you start like getting into music? Because you're a young buck, so
Deep
you,
into it, like
the
like, really
idea,
into it?
not deep into it, but when the idea
Oh,
come.
like I'm gonna say like during COVID time. I was more of the house, like at
So
the
you
house.
were like what, 8th grade?
Nah.
COVID was 5 years ago.
I was like 10th grade.
Oh, 10th grade.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
10th grade.
So you started like getting the idea.
Yeah, it was like right when COVID hit. Yeah, it was like was it 10th? I'm gonna say like 11. I'm gonna say 11.
Did you catch that shit though, the COVID?
Nah,
You didn't?
or no, actually, yeah, like later, like once it was like already done, like once it started cooling down. But
You took the shot.
yeah, I took the shot and
Took the
shit.
shot.
I think I got like it was like the 2-in-1 or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, they gave you 2 of them. Yeah, did you get that shit?
No.
That shit was weird. My pops, like my pops was the one that told me to like get it, and I still got COVID. That was even after.
That's probably because that shot gave it to you.
Yeah, probably.
That's what a lot of
It is,
people are
yeah.
saying that
Yeah,
that shot
that-
was
that
given
shit.
to
You got that
kidding
shit,
me?
huh?
No, I never got it. Nah, hell no. I never got it.
So around that time, that's when you started, boom, thinking
Yeah.
about it.
I got it from my brother. Like he would rap. Like
Older?
yeah, my older brother, he's locked up, but he would rap, and like I started because I rapped one of his songs. Like I just rapped it. I was like, oh shit, like that shit's hard. I was like, let me try to make one of mine, you know, like my own.
Yeah.
I made it, and that was, I think it was I dropped it. It was it's called Ops Dissin'. That was my first song I ever wrote. But then I dropped it like a year after I wrote it. Because
Okay.
I didn't really, you know, like I wasn't, it was whatever, you know,
You
like
weren't
it was just
trying to,
my,
yeah, you just-
it was just like a little thing that I just tried, you know. But
What was your brother's name?
my brother, his name was Joseph, but he was from Whittier Trece, and he's called Suspect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he kind of got you into that.
Yeah, he kind of like, yeah, I seen him rapping, so I was like, let me try it, you know. But
Now prior to like doing music, did you know any rappers that were from the hood? Like they heard of them, like Little Cuete and
I mean, yeah, Little Cuete, yeah. And like during that time, I think that's when the homie Demon, he started trying to
doing this shit.
doing his shit. Yeah, he started barely, like that's when he barely started, you know. But yeah, other than that, like even Cuete, but Cuete, he's like, you know, he's an older generation. You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah. You consider him a legend?
No, I'm not gonna consider that a legend. Nah, no disrespect, but it's
Yeah.
just nah.
Damn,
There's
why?
It's just, you know, he's from my hood. You know, like he made some hard ass songs, but
But you still gotta give him his props though
You
for
don't think he
for
put?
being up
You
there.
don't think he put your hood on the map when it comes to the internet?
oh
and the
yeah,
music?
like I mean, yeah, it has like a. I'm not gonna say he didn't do his shit. Hell yeah, he always did his shit. I'm not gonna never hate on another man's theme, but I'm just saying you can't throw him out there as like a legend, like, you know, like
That's his opinion.
Is he a hood legend?
a hood legend.
Like I got hood
I
legend
mean,
from my hood, right?
If you ask
So-
me, like, in my eyes, I see it as like, what have you done for the hood? Like,
Oh,
you
here
know?
we go. Never mind.
Shit.
Yeah, let's pass this subject.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why. Don't even go into that. You know?
I like
Okay.
Cuete, dog. I like
That's
Cuete.
why. No.
I
That's
like
why.
his
No.
music. Musically?
And that's why.
I go
Yeah.
back 2003 when he dropped his first album. I know where I was at when I was listening to it. I know what it meant for us because at that time we didn't have a lot of LA rappers. We had
That's true.
We had Dago rappers, so we didn't have that many LA rappers that we can bump and represent our shit. He was one of the first ones that was really thugged out, banging that shit. And he was just like one of us. We were in the street banging. He was in the street banging, making music. We could relate to it. That's why I always look at it like he one of the LA legends when it comes to Chicano rap.
To music.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
music.
Music.
yeah.
Now his hood shit, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
why. And we all have our own opinion, but
Yeah.
then again, like, you know, he's not my generation. But if you say like throughout, like, I don't know, like I realistically don't know. You know,
Yeah.
other people have their own opinion, but as from me, my eyes, like, he ain't no legend in my eyes. Like,
for sure.
Cause I like he's cool people. He hit me up too, like, and I showed him nothing but respect, you know. But at the end of the day, like, I'm for my barrio, you know. Like, that's what I stand for,
Yeah.
you know. So
Was your dad from there too?
No. My
No,
dad
no.
was from another hood.
Oh, he's from a different.
My older brother, I have two brothers. I have one from Whittier Thresa, and then I have my other brother. He's from my same hood.
Okay.
That's where I get the name from.
Because I see like you are close to your dad.
Yeah,
like
that's
a
my-
lot. Yeah, that
yeah.
was like everything.
That was
Because you
my
have him on your Instagram. Like, you know, if you don't mind me asking, what did he die from?
He got shot. Yeah,
Okay.
got shot. Yeah, he got shot while he was working.
Like working, like,
He was a security for like a smoke shop.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Was it like a robbery, perhaps, or is it?
I mean, you could say that, like, just like set up, you know, like just
Yeah,
weird
just-
shit, you know, like I don't really want to get into it.
Yeah,
but
no,
you
no, it's
just
cool.
know-
I know too because like I've had a homie like in a dispensary, like he was working a dispensary.
808 Cartel.
Oh yeah. Who's that? Flip 808 Cartel salute. Read it, trap, real quick. The orange one.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I can read Sporty 808 Cartel 16. What?
Management.
Management. We going to the top.
Salute
Salute to
those-
him.
Yeah.
Drop 19.
Shout out the boys.
Yeah, I had a homie, he worked in a weed shop and shit, and my homie's solid as fuck, fool, you know, been as solid as you could be, whatever, streets, prison, all that, right?
Yeah.
And he was telling me a story, he was at a weed shop, like in his own area, dog, and he said they came in and took the place, and he said that they pistol whipped him, and he gave it up. He wasn't gonna say,
Yeah, hell yeah, they'll
here,
take
you
your
know what I
life for
mean?
that
Yeah, they'll
shit.
take it. So those places get a little janky because it's such a come
And
up.
it wasn't even one like that. It wasn't even like a weed shop. It was like a regular smoke shop. Like he worked at
Yeah,
the-
even then, yeah.
That's why, but you know,
It's because those places, man, they draw a lot of people. Know they draw money there. They got
draws everybody, you
everything.
know?
Yeah, different types of people, and people want to lick those places. You know, they want to hit them.
But I'm not gonna lie either. It's tough for being a security too. You know?
Yeah, oh yeah, for
Especially
sure.
at night too, because everything's popping at that time. you
Yeah.
know? So it's eyes on everything.
It's just it's
tough.
one
It's
of those
tough.
jobs. Yeah,
it's tough.
yeah. I couldn't take those type of jobs, man.
Yeah.
because I'm too fucking paranoid already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
keeping it a buck. But okay, so we'll get past that. So that was about what, 3 years ago? You said?
yeah, that was about like 3 years ago.
Okay, that's
Yeah, but that's my
That's it.
pops.
Yeah, I
I
feel
love
you,
my
man.
pops. You feel me? Like
Nah, I feel you, dog.
that's why not, and I don't mind talking about the subject. You feel me? Like it's just I just don't want to talk about it to the point where it's just like, you know, like
Yeah, I got you. Hey, dog.
Say certain shit,
Hey,
you feel me?
I
Like-
lost my pops too, dog.
Hell
I love
yeah.
it.
I did
Like
too,
I was,
but
I was
mine
real close to him,
me
dog.
too,
yeah.
I mean, we from the same hood. Me and my dad were from the same hood,
Yeah.
so you know, and I
That's why, and that's
that shit
it
kinda
just
got me
broke
too, yeah.
You feel me? Because like he didn't want me to go down this path. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, he barely seen this shit. Like when I barely started being from the hood.
So he was a good role model in your life.
Yeah, like he always told me not to do this shit, but you know, he never hid what he did. You know, my dad was like
Yeah.
a real member. You know, that's where I learned everything from. That's the way I walk his footsteps. You feel me?
yeah.
But that's just the way it is. You know, like I'm always rep his name regardless.
Oh yeah, you guys got the same name too?
No,
Or, okay. I feel you. You gonna rep that last name for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. Okay, so moving on, you so now you're a sophomore. You're thinking of the idea. When did you start like really getting into the studios and shit like that?
When I got into the studio, I mean, I would always get in it. I think my first song, I never really dropped a song like where it was like something on my phone or on like my home. I think the first song I dropped was in the studio, and it was Blessed to Be Living. It was I'd say like, what was it, like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Like literally like 3 years ago.
So I'm saying that's what I'm saying. You said you wrote a song, or your brother got you into, so you wrote
Yeah.
that song, and then after that, how'd you like get in, like meet someone to the studio? Who introduced you to the game?
Oh, I low-key just found it on my own. Like I was just look up studios, like where's a studio at?
Yeah.
And I found one, and it was in Whittier too. He did good. It was hard, but it was just I was barely starting, you know. Like
Yeah.
I hear that song now, I'm like, damn,
Yeah, that
I sound
happens.
horrible. I was like, damn, why did I drop that? But you know, it is what it is. But
But
yeah,
you made
I
it.
low-key learned it on my own. Like I started.
So you just Google the spots and I'm gonna go here. What are they charging you an hour? Because you know how studios are back then.
Yeah, then it was
25
75.
75.
An hour?
75.
Damn.
Yeah, I was getting taxed, and I found out that I was like, damn, like That was a lot. Now that I was thinking about it, because when I went to new ones, they were like, "Oh, it's only 35. Like, we got you." I was like, "What? With an engineer?" Like,
And
like
better
that.
production.
Did the 75 come with engineering and?
Yeah, engineering. It was 150 because I got a 2-hour session, and it was 150.
But you walk out with a completed track.
Yes,
Oh, it's not
completed.
bad, dog.
It's not too bad. Nah.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
Until you build your own shit. I mean,
Yeah,
that should
yeah.
motivate you to build your
Yeah.
own little closet studio. You know.
that's
not
what I
expensive.
was. That's what I always thought of, but I don't know how to like do the little like engineering and shit. I want to learn, but it takes time, you know.
Oh yeah.
And now, like, I
Well,
don't
it's
have
easy to
time at
record
all.
yourself. Just press a button and go walk away and do your thing, and then grab your files, send them to an engineer for $25, $50. What do they charge? Like
Yeah,
50
something
bucks
like
to
that, yeah.
master it.
Yeah.
You know.
Shit, go to Lil Green. Got you. Package deal.
No, it's easy for you
It's
to learn
easy.
that shit quick.
Okay, so now you're in the studio. You're going. I mean, it's a. You said about 17, and you said you're about 20. Which I want to say you're about that age. So when did you like really like say, you know what, this could go somewhere. Like I could do this.
I think after I got shot, low key.
Oh, you got shot.
Yeah, I got shot. I got shot twice.
How old were you?
17.
17.
Yes.
So the time that you were going to the studio now,
Everything happened all at like the
in that
same
little
year.
period.
Yeah, like everything happened at the same.
How'd that
year.
happen? And were you at the studio?
Nah. I was I started rapping and doing all this shit after I got shot. Like literally, like, but it was
Okay,
all like
so within that period,
Yeah.
a 3-month period
Yeah,
or
because I
something.
had literally like I turned 6. I think I just turned 17. Like, and then that's when all this shit started happening. My pops passed. I got shot literally 2 weeks after it was his funeral. Then I got shot, and it was I was moving. I was moving from pad to pad.
Like, what do you mean? You were like
Because my dad had passed, and I lived with him in Santa Fe Springs, and I was moving back to the city, Norwalk. So I'm going back and forth, moving stuff from my pad to my mom's pad.
okay,
So because he was moving, like, we had to move out of there, you know, like, no one could really pay it right there, you know?
okay.
So as we're moving, I got to go through, like, I mean, it's not really the enemies, but, like, you know, where they kick you, you know, I guess you could say. But, like, I got some shit, whatever, but I didn't have it. I didn't think, you know, I'm moving my shit, you know, with my homie, and shit, some shit just happened, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't even remember, like, real talk.
Where did you get hit?
I got hit in my hip, and then my.
They
under my
gave you a
armpit.
zipper?
Yeah, I got 4 zippers. I got 1, 2, and then I got 2 on my leg.
So you got hit multiple times. You know what kind of caliber gun it was?
40 and a 4.5.
Oh wow, the big boys.
How many times you get hit?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah, but 1 and 1.
So one went in the side.
Yeah, 1 went in my hip. Or, I mean, under my armpit, and then 1 went in my hip.
Hey, for this is deja vu. You know
Yeah.
who else you know who else sat there and did the same thing?
Yeah, Mark.
We call him the $1 million YouTube. The $1 million.
Whoa, what'd you say?
I said the Mark.
Damn.
We call him the million views. The million view.
You got a million.
Vaquero. Yeah, he got 1 million. He got like 3 million views.
So this one gonna get like 5 then.
The youngster. What was his name?
Rowdy.
Yeah, Rowdy.
Rowdy. Yeah. So they gave you the zipper on the legs because of the hip shot.
Because they shot a main artery.
Right.
So they needed to get a vein from my leg.
Right.
To, I guess, build it back in my intestines.
Yeah.
How was your recovery on that?
Shit. I mean, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. I felt fine. But, shit, my mom, because my mom I guess she was right behind me. Supposedly, she was like 2 cars behind me, like, when it all happened. Like, so.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's just like.
Did you go unconscious when you got hit?
I really don't remember.
You can't remember?
I can't
so,
remember.
So you woke up in the hospital. So
I
you
woke
did.
up
So
in-
you had to have gone unconscious.
why,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
From my understanding, all I know is I was in the right mind to tell, go to the hospital. Like,
Yeah, you were probably
That's it.
falling in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
No, when you're at the hospital, they give you all the little candies when you left.
I mean, yeah, like some, but I don't know. Like, I'm not really into those. I was always thinking, like, damn, I can make some, you know?
Hell yeah.
But
I didn't catch on. It's a big market.
No,
out here,
I
my
know.
boy.
Yeah.
My headphones like, you motherfucker. Like, you should have been on that.
That's stacks every month.
Nah, I was trying to get out of there, though. Because it was right during that
How
time,
long
too.
ago was it?
Shit, now it's been like, what, 3 years?
Okay.
3 years.
So everything kind of happened around 17. You got into
17
music.
17 was-
Your dad died. You got shot. You're just going downhill. So would you say that after you got shot, you kind of picked yourself back up and started doing the music thing?
Hell yeah, I had to do something. That was just, when I got shot, that was just like a mind opener.
Yeah.
Like
What do they call those? What do they call those?
Life changing moment.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
There's
for
what's
sure.
the name for it though? Yeah.
There's a name for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But that's crazy. So when you were healing, did you have to like learn how to walk?
I mean, yeah, they were trying to teach me how to walk, but like, I was always bullshitting with them. Like, I would walk and they'd be like, do you feel like nauseous? I'd be like, nah, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine.
But you did feel nauseous.
I'll feel nauseous as fuck. I feel like I'm about
Yeah.
to pass out, but it's because I wanted to get out of there, like, so bad.
I know that feeling.
Like,
Yeah.
But it's just I couldn't get out of there because my mom's like, she was like worried. She said, I want you in here, you know, like. I was all fucked
detectives
up.
go up there and try to talk to you while you're there.
When I
That's
tried to pick
bullshit.
up my property, they had my property because when I got shot, like, I guess they got my shit that was in my pockets,
Yeah.
and they had it. They had my phone in my wallet, and when I went to go pick it up, they tried to ask me, and I was like, I don't remember shit, you know, like, I really don't, you know, like,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. It sucks when they go talk to you when you're dying for, like you're on the bed dying, and they're there with their little notepad. I remember when I woke up, they're there like.
Ready, huh?
Taking
Motherfucker,
notes
let me
of
go back
everything.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
They want your statement, dog. Yeah, they want your statement. Let a motherfucker rest, right?
Yeah,
shit,
for real,
dog.
though.
But back then was different. So they took your phone.
Yeah, and I didn't even know. I was hallucinating like a motherfucker, like off of the drugs. Like, they had me on so much morphine. Like,
on the morphine drip,
shit.
the little bag, the little drip bag.
I was seeing so much shit. I thought I was getting adopted. Like,
Oh yeah.
like real shit. Like, by
Yeah,
the
you were-
nurses.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, you were the drugs were fucking playing with your system, yo.
Was it a
Yeah.
bad trip or a good trip?
nah, shit was, I mean, like, I was always able to contain myself, but like,
It's
That
like
don't
tho-
sound
it's
good
like-
at all, bro.
It's like those county jail dreams. You know, when you're sleeping in
Oh, yeah.
jail,
Fuck
and
those.
you're just dreaming that you're home somewhere. And
then
you're
boom, wake
yeah,
up.
you wake up or whatever.
And it's
Those
fucking
fucking-
chow time.
Yeah, those fucking dreams.
Suck,
or when
huh?
when you go to sleep in the middle of the day when you're slobbering, those fucking nasty ass dreams.
Fuck.
Fuck 'em.
So you recovered. How long did it take? A few weeks, you said?
yeah, I was in the hospital 3 weeks.
3 weeks to
Yeah.
recover.
But like, right when I got out the hospital, like, I was fine. Like, you know, like, I had a little limp, you know, my little P limp, but other
The
than that,
50
my
Cent
voice,
limp?
yeah, like, and then my voice, like, I remember me and my mom, like, she was like, what are you saying? Like, she yelled, and I was like, I can't talk, because I had, like, I guess when I woke up, like, I was tripping, like, I didn't know where I was. You know how they have the tube in your, like,
Yeah.
I pulled that shit out, like the whole shit, like, and like, it was the balloon and whatever, and it fucked up like my esophagus, I guess you could say.
Scarred
So,
it.
Yeah, like, I couldn't talk for like literally like the whole time. Like, that shit was horrible.
Do you look at like getting shot like a stripe on your resume?
Hell nah.
No.
Hell no. That's one thing I want to talk about. Like, that shit is not a fucking some shit to be proud of. You feel me? Like, I see it as, damn, that's a disappointment. I'm embarrassed to say it. Like, to show this shit, hell nah. I would rather my skin fucking clear as fuck, you know? Like, that, I fucked up by this shit, you know? But at the end of the day, I don't see this shit as a stripe. I see this shit as a scar. Like,
Well, that it is for sure.
Yeah.
like, for real.
But they only 99% of the time they're only coming after trophies, dog.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like,
You know,
but
unless you were standing there and you were caught in the crossfire of somebody else.
it would be different if, like, I got this shit from doing some shit, like,
Yeah.
and it was, like, actually, like, you know, like, where if the motherfucker got worse or the same, you know? But, nah.
Yeah, but it's part of the game, fool.
Hell yeah, that's all
like
it is,
they
and that's
do
why.
it to you, you do it to them, and
You
that's
can't
all
have-
it is, fool. You know what I mean? A lot of people have life-changing moments where they say, "Oh, I'm done, never mind,"
Mm-hmm.
and they'll walk away, they'll leave. But then you got those that just come back to do it right the next day again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So it all really depends.
It depends on the person,
On
dog.
who you
Yeah,
are.
How I take,
yeah.
how you take
It's
it.
just a war wound. It's a story to tell, and it's part of the game, though.
Yeah, you just move. However you move on, and longevity.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Try to make it to the end. So now you're healing, and you're at your mom's
Yeah, I was at
because
my
your dad
mom's.
already passed, right? So
Yeah.
you're at your mom's, and you're healing. What's going through your mind? Like, what are
Shit.
you thinking? Like, are you thinking get back? Are you thinking there's
I'm
a lot
mad.
of things
Yeah,
going in your mind?
Like that's the thing. Like my pops was on my mind heavy. Like that
yeah.
was my main priority when I
I
woke
feel
up.
that.
Like I just woke up. I'm like, fuck. Like what would he do right now?
Mhm.
Like like it was all through time. You feel me? Like it took me time. Yeah. Like I did my shit throughout that time. Like it didn't break me, but like it took a piece out of me for sure.
Yeah. So you got back into the music right after? Or?
Yeah, like I'm gonna say like not right after that, like, cause like before all this, like I would like write shit, but then after all this, that's when I started actually like all right, let me actually take this shit, like that's when my homies, like when I started showing my homies and shit, that's when like, hey, your shit's hard, like you should do that shit actually, and that's when I did a thing like where I recorded myself singing it in the restroom with a speaker. Boom, all the homies fucked with it. Like, everybody was fucking with it. So then I dropped that song. Boom, it went up. So then, ever since then, I just started posting.
What song was that?
Ops Dissing.
Ops Dissing, okay.
Dissing, that's where everything started.
Started with that. That got you in the motion.
Yeah.
The motion.
But a lot of my old songs I don't really, like, mess with now. Because, like, I've been slowly stopping the N-word, you feel me? Because that was my big problem. Like,
yeah,
and I
you
feel like that's-
use that word. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I, like, at the end of the day, like, I try my best not to say it, but, like, that's what I was, not say, like, taught, but I was just around it, you feel me? Like, it's a slang word, whatever, no disrespect, because I got people, like, but it's just, like, now in my songs, my recent songs, I stopped saying it, like, completely.
Okay.
Like, just out of respect for, like, like, just out of respect, I won't, how do I say it? You get more respect when it's given. So, I know that's one
Okay.
way to get it.
That's fair. So you dropped that song. What is it? Ops
Dissing.
Dissing. Okay, and then you're getting a little bit of momentum to do more music, and then what's the next move after that?
Shit. During that time, I was low-key rapping, like, dropping songs for a minute. It was probably like 2 years. And it was just like the same thing, like I'll get the same views. But then I wasn't dropping no music video, and that's when a lot of people would be like, you're doing all these songs,
Yeah.
but no music videos, like you need a music video so people can see how you look and like, like what you're, like just know.
Yeah, that's the game, and smart too, because they want visuals. People want visuals. They want to see it in action.
That's where it's at, the
Right,
visual.
Trap? So what do you think? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. I think that's where it mostly comes from when it comes to making music.
You look at the visual.
They would look at the visuals, bro.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing of the whole song and the video of it.
Yeah,
you know?
probably in any entertainment.
Yeah, anything.
Even
yeah.
in podcasting, right? Because if we
Yeah.
podcast with no visual,
Everything's
it's kind of weird.
it's
Yeah.
weird, yeah.
They want
So everything
to,
has to
like
be
in our
not
game, they
perfect,
want
but there.
to
See-
talk shit.
see
They
how
want to
you-
make even
Yeah.
in music, they want to. There's a lot of people who talk shit in the comments. Yeah,
There's a bunch of people.
That's
But as
what
long
they
as you
like to
keep
do.
your motive going with the videos and your music, and it's there, like you said, keep the visuals.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have no problem with it later.
That's why I noticed now that I'm more consistent with my videos, like that's where it is, like
Yeah.
so.
You have 2 videos out, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's backtrack
I have
a little.
actually.
Yeah, more out.
I have 3, just
Three videos.
3 videos out.
Okay.
But the 2 that have been going up is the
So
recent
now, as
2.
you're like doing your shit now, and you're dropping audios, you're doing like your first visual and stuff like that, and then now I see you're like linked up with Flip. I
that's
see
the
you
boy.
with all the young homies coming up, right? Who's in that category? Blanco 15,
Blanco
Blanco,
15.
P-Face,
Yeah.
Tommy
Guns.
Yeah.
Demon, the
Yeah.
homie Demon.
How'd you link up with them?
My manager made it happen. He had hit me up when I dropped.
Who's your management?
16 management.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, shout out 16.
So how did he meet you all the way in the Norwalk area? How did that come together?
He hit me up. He seen like my Dub Gang Bang music video.
Okay, the Dub Gang Bang, is that the It's over old school beat, but Lefty had did it, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the How We Do It, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Okay.
But it's the Boulevard Baby, the Lefty Gunplay.
Okay. So you redid that remix.
Yeah, and then he when I dropped that, like once it started going up, he had seen me, so he had like first he showed me his love, like and then he like I said, like a week after he was like, I want you on my team, let's make it happen. I was like, like I'm down with that, like it's a hard 16 management, 16 letter, that's P, that I represent the P.
You did a video of that song too, the one he recognized.
Yeah,
that's the one that has probably your most views. I think.
Yeah, that's my most viewed one right there.
So that's how he got to recognize you. How long ago was this from today?
From today, shit, probably say like a solid like 2 months, a month.
So 2 months ago he hit you up, and now you're
probably even less. I'm gonna say like a month, like a good month and a half, like.
Okay. So did he sign you right away, or what was the combo like?
I mean, it's not even really like signing. It's just like helping me promote. Like he's been nothing but help. You feel me? Like I feel like I feel like I haven't gave him nothing but just me. Like
yeah.
But like he's been nothing but help, straight up. Because I feel like I wouldn't have been this far without him. Because he's been putting me out there.
Okay, so you're over there in the hood or in the city. Somewhere in the city, he hits you up, says, "Hey, does he say let's meet up, let's link up?"
Yeah, he had told me to meet up with him in a studio to get a song in, and that's when I met Tommy, Demon,
everybody,
and Flip. That's what it was, just them three, and yeah, that shit was hard.
And from there, that's the team.
That's the team. Hell yeah, those are the boys, the 16 letter boys.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's dope, dog.
But we got way more on the team too. Like we got some from the 40s. Like hell yeah, like the boy Shiesty Ave.
Yeah, it's a black and brown thing. Yeah, I see.
Hell yeah, we got to show love.
Yeah, salute to you guys, man. Flip too, man. I think that's dope.
Yeah, Flip,
overall.
Flip been pushing it a lot. Hell yeah, shout out to Flip. Wasn't for Flip.
Yeah, Flip's a good dude. He got all the access too, cause he can shoot your videos and boom.
He got connections. Yeah, and he does that quick. He's sporty.
Yeah, and that's a luxury. I don't know what he charges, cause I don't know. I don't want to know all the business, but just to have him like that is a luxury, because possibly he could be just shooting them and then working out a deal. Because sometimes if you got to pay out of pocket, it gets expensive out here, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
When
everything costs.
When you got it in-house, it's a little bit easier, And if you're part of that management team and stuff, it'll be a little easier,
And that was the thing, like, because that was the whole point. Like I need music videos. I need to
you need the help, dog. You need the help. Yeah,
and they made that happen.
You think if you hadn't met 16 managing and got in with Flip, you think right now it would still be a little bit harder? You'd be over there?
Nah, I don't think so. I feel like I would have been on the same shit that I was. Like, I would probably be just going to the studio, like making my music, dropping, Yeah, I'll still probably try to make my, drop music videos, but I don't think it would have probably been as consistent as it's going to be right now,
Right, as the way it's going.
Yeah, because now they're pushing me, oh, we got to get this music video, and I love it. That's what I need, I needed that push,
So you're making you got videos coming out. You're making what your newest video? Let's talk about your newest video.
Young No Nesse.
Yeah,
that's the shit right now.
That's about 2 weeks. No, about a month old.
The Young No Nesse, that one's probably like a few weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, is it 2 weeks? Okay. Who shot that one? Flip?
Yeah, Flip shot that one.
Yeah.
Boy, Flip shot that one. Made that shit hard.
That's dope.
That one was hard too. It was last minute too, because he had told me the night before we shot it. He was like, let's shoot a music video. And I was like, bet, like, to what song? We haven't even made one. So he was like, just come to the studio and then we'll do that one and then we'll shoot it the same day. So I was like, hell yeah, we made that happen.
Flip sent me a message right now. He says, Sporty is next up, bro. Mark my words. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Where you at, Flip? You supposed to be pulling up, dog.
Right.
Flip said he was coming. Probably stuck over there at the house or something. So that's dope. Are you working on a full album?
I mean,
and who's producing it? If you are, who's producing most of your music right now?
It's a lot of different right now. But I know Flip? Hell yeah, Flip. Most of my songs right now is Flip, and that's what I want, Flip. But it's just me. I'm more of I'm a writer. I'm not a freestyle.
Yeah, of course.
You feel me? And flip, you make the beat right there.
And then you got to do it right there.
You know,
yeah.
that shit is hard. You feel me?
But sometimes you want to take it home and play with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
With me, I need to hear the beat back. Boom, write some shit. All right, that's hard. Let me rap it real quick. Boom. All right, that's hard. Let me write some shit after that. And I could be there for like 10 minutes if I'm really on it, or I could be there for a whole hour if I want this shit really good. You know, like it just depends. You know. But now that I've been going to the studio with him, like I've been starting to learn, like just, you know, like do it right there, like, you know.
Yeah, what do you consider like, or if you even consider like Flip's beats, like what do you like about Flip's beats?
That they're free.
Besides that,
That he does them fast.
He does them fast.
He goes on your mood. Like he won't go like he would throw out there, like he would throw out some. You feel me? Like he would see how you're feeling, and then he'd be like, nah, next one. Like,
okay.
You feel me? He'll go off you.
Off you.
Not
so you got to go in there like if you want like a hardcore.
Yeah, he don't waste no time, huh?
Yeah,
or if you want like a hardcore diss track, you got to be like, yo, it's Machiavelli in here. Fuck them fools, Flip, and they'll make like a banger. Huh?
Yeah. Nah, but one thing about Flip, like he tries to not like let us like promote a lot of that violence. You know, we're gonna promote it, like, you know, but it's
all
not
you
like
guys
to the
talk about
violence.
is gangbanging.
He got beef with DJ Lico. What's he talking about?
Damn,
Nah, but
dog.
it's all for the mainstream.
All you fools do is grab and get in front of the camera and gang.
I know. So what do you mean?
Video where they were,
you can't say that when he doesn't want the violence, but all you guys do is gangbang on the
By
track, bro.
yourselves.
Like he don't want to do diss tracks or
No, I'm not saying that. Like, say certain words, like, you know,
okay.
like, you know, that's all it is. Like, N-word, one thing, you know, like when it's like a lot of like.
But you don't feel like that's if you say do you say that word?
I mean, yeah, like.
You don't think that he's trying to stop your what like that's how you are, that's you.
Oh, my lingo. Nah, he would never tell me that.
Personality
He
or
always
whatever,
tells me like, if you want to say it, really like want to say it, you could say it regardless. Like, but he gives me that. Like, hey, you know, like I would think it would be best if because of this, you know, he gives me his, you know,
He's
his reasons, you know,
fool.
exactly.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's nothing like, oh, I want you to do it like this. Nah, never.
That's because there's a
hell
lot
no.
of rappers that don't want to sign deals sometimes or sign with other you know, labels because they feel like they're being stopped from doing things they want to do. Or they're being
little puppets, dog.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, no, I want to do it my way, and I want to say what I want to say. And if I sign, they're gonna make me do what they want me to do.
Yeah,
you know?
and that was the thing too, because like with my name, it used to be Sporty CK. Like that was my name, you know. Like it's just that CK. Like a lot of labels, mainstreams, they will automatically not want you because of that CK, you know. Like, and that was the only reason why I changed it. But at the end of the day, they know.
But
like,
you gotta change to succeed, dog. So
exactly what I mean. Like
Flip is telling you to do something. He knows
what he's doing.
He knows more than us when it comes to that. So he has the formula, and all he wants is for you to win. Because if you win, he wins.
Exactly.
You know, and if you win, your family wins. So you know,
that's what I want. That's the plan.
He's a teacher, dog. I would suggest just continue to listen to the man.
That's what I've been doing. He knows. 808.
Plus working with artists that don't want to listen, it's hard work.
It's hard, man.
Sí, dolor de cabeza.
You might be gone before you're gonna be fired on your day off.
Yeah.
You know, so
remember what I told you earlier, dog? They come and they go, man. We done seen it all.
Even in the podcast game, dog. We have podcasters that we've tried, and we like, all right, well, this is the way we do things, and they think they know more than the teacher. Like I tell people all the time, right? Don't give me advice until you mastered the game, right? Like if I'm teaching you, and right now you're in the teaching.
Don't disturb you.
Yeah, like if I'm teaching you right now, right, and I'm putting you up on game. Don't try to tell me how we should be doing it because you still don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Once you learn the shit and you become good at it, then give me your input. Hey, big dog, look, I think what if we do this? By then, I already know, all right, this fool already got 6 months of training. Let me see what he talking about. But if you're trying to teach me 2 days into the segment, fool, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Don't waste my time, homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. How does it feel like to grind? Like now that you see it and you see, because I know you see it, don't matter how young or how old you know what the spreadsheet is on the nickels and dimes on YouTube views and Spotify views.
Yeah.
You know the spreadsheet. How does the grind? Is this a harder grind than a 9 to 5? You would say?
Yeah, I feel like you got to put more effort into it. Like that's for sure. Because a 9 to 5, you clock in, clock out. Yeah, you do your shit that you do at work, but it's not like where you're fucking.
And in a 9 to 5, you know you're getting a check.
Exactly. You
In a
know you're
music
getting
game,
paid.
you don't know if that video is going to get you $10 or $100
Exactly.
for one video.
That's why
you
you're
know,
putting your time and effort
and
into
money
something
and
you don't even know. You know?
yeah,
It's a
it's different.
50-50.
Exactly.
It ain't even that, man. It's,
that's why.
it's a 3% to 97%.
3%.
Yeah, no 50-50s in music. It's tough,
nah.
dog.
Yeah.
Them spreads are not they're not what people think. You know.
Yeah.
You know, people do that, so you know, and that's great. I'm not knocking them, but it's a hard game. You know, I see people. You know, I got 150K on this video.
Yeah.
Man, you're talking about
Yeah.
$5.
Yup.
Yeah. $5.
And they just want to go off
You
of
know,
one song.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, in
Yeah.
actuality, like it's not. It's very hard. Branding is good. You ever think about like branding?
Yeah. I thought of some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to say it, but I don't want someone to take my
don't
shit.
say it. Don't
Yeah,
say
That's
it.
why, yeah,
You're a
because I
smart
know
man.
people.
Yeah,
I know people, but
brand.
I've been thinking some shit. Yeah, like it's gonna be some hard shit, but it's in
So-
the process.
So you have a job, right?
I got a job.
So how much money is it going to take a month for you to stop your job so you could focus only on your craft? Have you got a number in your head that you say, once I start making this much from the entertainment business, I'll leave my job?
I mean, yeah, I thought about that. I feel like to talk numbers, real talk, like I would have to, like, because of the bills I pay, like,
Yeah.
like I would say like, fuck, I don't even know.
$5,000? I'll throw it out
To
there.
pay my bills and stuff, yeah, like it would be like 5 bands.
Five
Yeah,
bands.
5 bands, and I'm straight, like, and I wouldn't need to work.
So if you made 5 bands off of music a month, you would quit work. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
nah,
you know-
I mean, nah, low key, like I wouldn't for 5 bands. No, I wouldn't quit my job for that. Like, if I'm making that, yeah, I'll take that, but still work too, you know.
Well, that
But
defeats the purpose of the question.
no,
you
but
know?
I'm saying like, if you're saying like, at what point would I stop
Yeah, like,
work?
how
I would
much
say
money-
like 10,000.
Okay.
I would hit the 10,000.
So it'll take you. How? Yeah. The question is,
month.
how much money in music would you have to make to stop working a regular job?
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
saying 10,000.
Yeah, like 10 bands a month. I was stop.
$5,000, it might not give you money to like have leftover for the
Exactly.
bank and have leftover for this, but it does give you the flexible time to build on your craft, and then you have more time to build the craft, so now you can blow up faster because of the more time that you have.
You have, yeah.
You know,
and
so
that's my
that-
problem right now is because like I don't really have a lot of time on my hands because I
Because
work.
you're working and you're trying to pay the bills. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
I always tell everybody, fool, like, if you want to be successful at something, you got to give it 100% of your attention. If you don't, if you only give your music 30%, you're only going to be 30% successful.
That's
dog.
fact.
Exactly. And I feel that. And that's that. It's just like that's hard for me because like I've been doing this. Like I even been telling my manager like whenever you need me in the studio, I'll go after work, right after work. Like I'm on that, you know, like because that's what I want to be on now. Like I need it, and it's just like I can't quit my job yet until I know that I'm financially straight.
So you
feel me?
should, what I would say is work on getting those 5K steadily a month for like the next 6-7 months. And as long as you can get that steadily off of your music that you got going on now, then maybe, start focusing more on the music and then work to the next goal.
Yeah, hell
go one goal at a time,
Yeah,
That would
That's
be
what-
my advice.
yeah, hell
That's
yeah.
how I
That's
did
what,
it.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
shit. In 5 years from now, the way I'm going, fucking millionaire. I'll be balling in a mansion right now. Probably posted up, still in my hood. For real. With the homies.
There it is.
Nah, but for real though, that's what I see myself.
All you
in
got to
5 years.
say is, what would a flip say?
What would Flip say?
What would God say? Or what would Jesus say?
Flip
What
say
would Flip say?
80-20.
Make the money flip.
What would Flip say? Hey, so you're saying to OTR or
No, I'm not saying to nobody right now. My management is 16 management. That's
how did you already talk about this? How
Yeah.
did they tap in with you?
he had tapped in after I had dropped my
The Lefty remix.
like the Dub Gang Bang.
Yeah. the
What they
Dub
offer
Gang.
you? Because what could they offer you?
I mean, they didn't offer me nothing. Like I didn't even sign nothing. Like he just says like
Management, though.
management. Like he just says like
Just roll with us.
Yeah, exactly.
roll with us.
Like you're on my team. Like like I guess how do you say this?
They let you
Represent
bang,
us, you know?
They let you bang the logo.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a hard logo because like I represent P's too. You feel me? Like
Peace.
six
Oh,
P's.
the P. Yeah.
P's, and it's 16 letter. You feel me? So
You got one right there too.
Paisa, homie. For real.
But you
Yeah.
didn't have other
Yeah.
you didn't have other management companies reaching out to you, because I mean you got to take in consideration what they can do for you and what you can do for them, because if not, it's a waste of time.
yeah, and that's why I feel like Nino's what how is it?
Nino's management,
Yeah,
yeah.
like they had told me like
We talked about them as they manage
OTR
like a few of their artists.
like
Yeah,
a OTR, a few of them like
Blanco, right? Blanco, 15 and.
Yeah, like they had hit me up, but they hit me up like right at the same time when 16 management. But I feel like even if they would, I would probably like, you know, like no disrespect. I just want to see my I guess my options, you know. And I seen that 16 management, like the way they were going, like with Tommy Guns, Demon, like their shit was progressing, like the connections that they had, and I was like, that's something I need in
So
my.
you felt that you fit in with those youngsters.
Hell yeah, and the way it's been going, hell yeah, like. They've been showing nothing but love, all of them.
What have they done so far?
They've music wise, they've been like providing with like features, hard features. Like I don't even like with Tommy Guns and Demon, I got a hard song with them. Tommy and Rascal, 4800. I don't know if you guys heard of him.
Yeah.
Got one with him too. And then Blanco, we got a hard one. That one's like that one's for sure gonna go up. But they just, you know, like they've been pulling up on me. Like Blanco, he had pulled up to my hood the last time, like, and he showed love, you know, for one of my music videos.
Let me guess, Flips on the beat? All of them.
Flips on the beat.
He's a smart motherfucker. He's doing the videos?
Yeah, he was doing the videos.
Sheesh. Salute Flip, man.
He's doing it all.
Doing
He
it
does
all.
So what happens? You said there's no contract, right?
Mm-mm.
So what
I'm not
happens if
signed on
tomorrow
nothing.
you get $1 million?
Shit. I mean, we really haven't really talked about that, but they never told me like I have to give them anything. But it's just like out of a man I am, I would never just, oh shit, I got all this money, let me just bounce out. Like I'm gonna always like pay back whoever got me, you know, like
Show some love.
yeah, exactly, you know, like so. I'm a man.
Shit,
of my
I'll
word.
get $1 million. I'm not on contract. I'll leave Blue with 100 and Trap Boy get a torta.
Hey, I'm good with that, homie. I'm good.
You gotta keep that shit right.
He gets a lifetime. No, he gets a year's supply of Jack in the Box tacos.
As soon as you give me for the food, homie, and I make it, let's go.
It's just
Yeah.
something
I'm
to
with
think
it.
about, dog, because
Yeah.
when you're doing business with people, even if it's people you think they're your homies or your friends, it's just you might think that way, doesn't mean they're gonna think that way.
Yeah.
So you might think like, oh, I'll drop off a little bag, but they might not automatically feel that way. So it's always best to do the right paperwork and make sure that you guys are on the same page.
Yeah,
You know?
and that's the thing. I haven't signed shit ever since I've been rapping. I know not to sign shit before I even look at it, and even at that point, I'll be like, "Let me get a lawyer real quick," you know, like I'm smarter than
It's
that.
just gotta be beneficial.
Should I give you the
Exactly.
the Suge Knight line? You need me to check that paperwork, homie. Remember that?
Come to death row.
Come to death row. Damn.
You just gotta make sure it's beneficial, because a lot of people, fool, they'll smile in your face, dog, but then they'll turn around and do what's best for them only.
That's
You know?
why I see it as whatever's gonna provide for me and my family, and not fucking
Yeah.
bite me in the ass.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
So-
Yeah, you just keep going, bro. 16 letter Demons, cool people.
It's the boy.
16
Shout out all my
management.
peoples right
Yeah.
there.
You
Hell
know,
yeah.
you got Flip on your side, and just live in the moment, and just and make sure that you get your P's and Q's right, bro, as you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I'm
all.
on it right now.
Learn as you go, and just don't get to where you too trapped in anything, dog. You'll be all right.
Hell yeah.
Simple. So what do you got coming out now? What do you got coming next?
Shit, more music videos tomorrow. I'm gonna drop another one.
Oh, talk about that. What song? What's the name of that song?
Shit, damn. What am I gonna call that one? I don't even know.
Well, you're dropping a video to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a music video to it. I might call it a Norwalk thing.
Okay,
I might call it Norwalk thing.
What are some of the pioneers coming out of your city before you, like back in the day?
But like
Music.
like people that like. What do you mean by that?
Like people that did music from your city. Like, did you listen to any artists from back then, like from the 90s, 80s?
Like from my city?
Yeah. You had a group called Norwalk's Most Wanted. Did you ever hear about them?
Well, I
You know
remember
Norwalk's
them.
Most
Yeah, I
Wanted?
remember them,
I
yeah.
heard
You
about
know.
that. I think I heard of that. It sounds familiar. I'll probably have to hear it. But the only one that I grew up listening to was Little Cuete. Like
Yeah.
Little Cuete has some hard ass songs.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
the-
well, there was not too many rappers up to that point.
No.
Not out of Norwalk. You had Norwalk's Most Wanted, then you had Lil Cuete, and then now you have all the youngsters.
Yeah. Who did you listen to growing up?
Growing up, I'll say like Tupac. Like I was, like a lot of my family, they listen to oldies. Like, so
Yeah.
I was around a lot of oldies.
Like the 2000 raps, right?
Yeah,
No,
like
oldies,
not
bro.
like-
Oh, the
not
oldies?
Yeah. Like,
Like-
I'm Your Puppet. Oldies.
Yeah, like
Okay,
Angel
okay.
Baby and shit like that, you know, Tread on My Shoulder. But like, that's what like my family was always listening to. But like around my brothers and stuff, that's when like rap. But that was like later. We'd always listen to stuff that's on the radio, but that's just, you know, like I wouldn't
Yeah.
go out of my way. Let me put that on my phone.
Yeah. You like 50 though?
Yeah, 50's my shit. I've been fucking with 50 a lot.
Cool.
I like doing a lot of his beats. Like I want to do the
Wankster.
Not Like Me
Man.
one.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did that one. I have it in the archives.
Not Like Me. That one's
That's the one. The NYPD. No.
Like me.
Yeah, that's
not
it.
Like me.
Yeah,
That's
it.
on his album.
You ain't got shot,
One of his
you ain't
first
like me.
albums.
Yeah.
His
No, it's
mixtape.
on Get Rich Die Trying.
Oh, that's right.
It's on there,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of I'm thinking of the black and white cover.
Yeah, I have that one. It's pretty tight. That's a tough beat, bro. You gotta do it. You gotta do it
That's why
justice.
I recently started listening to it, and I'm like, I could do this beat.
Do it. I'm not gonna put the one I have out.
It's not like it's a threat, anyways. It's not about
Yeah,
threat,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's for too old, homie.
Yeah, I'm too old, dog. But put it out. I want to see it. I want to see what it sounds like. Do it.
Hell yeah, that's coming. That's coming. soon.
Are your views and likes and interactions real or fake?
What do you mean?
Is somebody behind paying for views and bots and shit like
Shit,
that?
I hope not. Shit, that's one thing I fucking do not go for. I want my shit naturally.
Yeah, organic.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I like always like. A lot of people been telling me like you need to start doing like promotions and stuff. But I'm like, nah, I want some, like if someone's gonna promote me or like want them on something, especially with features. That's what I stand on. Like I don't ever want to have to buy a feature with somebody.
Ooh.
Now, I know that's hard. A lot of people say that like,
No, it's not hard. It's a bad thing.
yeah, I get that because you know that helps you progress. It helps you get you out there. But it's just like, as for me, like, yeah, like if it ever come down to it, like me getting a feature, I would want it like them see me like, damn, this food's hard. I want that food.
But
on
that's
my
a
track.
collab, though.
Yeah, like, or I guess
Yeah.
like you could say that, like,
You want the collab, but a feature, like, not too many people way up top are just gonna come down and be like, "Hey, I see you, man."
No, but
I
even,
know, but-
even people in your realm.
What do you
like,
mean?
I once used to feel like that too. Like, I don't pay for shit. These are all the homies.
Yeah.
But that homie is working hard just like you.
no,
You know?
and that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't shoot him money. I'm not saying it's about the money. Like, it's never about that. I'm just saying, like, once I get that, like, feeling like, oh, he wants to do a song with me, like, he want, like, because he fucks with me, then I'll be like, yeah, I'll still shoot you that money. Like, yeah, like, how much do you charge originally for that? I'll still shoot it to you but I just wanted that feeling of you saying, I want a song with you, not me saying, how much is it for a feature? You feel me? So,
Yeah.
Well, but even then, sometimes you gotta do the right move for your career, dog. And if you gotta pay somebody to do a feature and it's gonna help your career, why not?
yeah, and that's why that's what a management's for, you know, like that's what my management he had talked to me about, you know, like you got to open your eyes to that, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Like recently, we won one of our team members. They reached out to Bozy, right? 35 racks to get him on the podcast. And, you know, we're not spending 35 racks. But, you know, I did the little pros and cons. What could we gain? What can we not gain? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a good pod, but knowing our people, they're going to run their mouth about we only got it because we paid. So they ain't even going to help anyways.
yeah,
You see
and
what
see,
I'm saying?
and
Yeah.
that's the thing I don't want. That's what I would like. I don't want to hear somebody say, "Oh, he's only going up because he
'Cause he
paid
got-
for that
yeah,
feature.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
only,
yeah.
you know, like." Nah, I want that because like
Organic, homie.
exactly, like he came out to me and said, "I want to feature with you, like however it is, you know, like I fuck with you, you know, like if it came down like to Kendrick Lamar, you know, like yeah, like you know that's big money, but it's just I would want him to see me, you know, like oh like this SS hard right here, you know, like let me get him on some shit, you know, like
Do you feel like your music is creative or it's the same gangbang shit?
I mean, as of right now, it's the same gangbang shit. Cause I feel like I'm not at a point to like start just saying like random shit. Cause I know a lot of like rappers, they just say shit that's just catchy and shit. You know what's viral. You know, like
Not a freestyler.
yeah, like you know, like I like to speak on shit that's like you know, like just me. You know, like and some shit yeah I'll throw out there, but it's just like I don't try to go nonsense with it. You know, like drop a bag. You know, like just shit. You know,
like weird shit. Yeah, like extra shit that's not really true.
yeah, exactly. You feel me? So.
Because I listen, I was thinking the other day, like I was scrolling through my Instagram feed, right, and then the homie rapper came up, and it was the same old shit, the gangbang shit, right? It was cool, like I like it, but then the next feed, the next scroll up was a black homie, right, and you could tell the difference in type of music, the way that it was put together, the creativity behind it. It was just way different, dog. And I was like, man, we've been recording like this for the last 30 fucking years, and nobody catches on. Like it's the same.
Yeah.
It's just clip after clip. You know, it's never like just like creativity. You know, like
it's just a homie rapping, dog. That's it. All he does is rap. You know, like whatever the fuck, like whatever you're saying, it's just rap. Like the whole verse is just rap.
Well, because we're
A lot of rappers
There's no
talk.
There's no little sound effects. There's no
No,
little
it's just-
fucking ad libs. There's no like the Migos when they're in the background like whatever the fuck they do.
Because
None of that shit.
we that's our culture.
Yeah,
We're more into
generation.
we're more 90%. We're more into the gangbang shit, dog, and we haven't broke out of it. And we're not. And anytime we want to go sing or something, we got people in our ears like, oh, that shit's fucking
you got other
bad
fools
word
talking about, hey, you trying to copy the blacks and you fucking
stuff
don't
like
sound
that.
like our
Yeah,
people
yeah.
and what the fuck. So it's like it's always something, dog. Why you can't be creative? You know what I mean?
Nobody's perfect at the end of the day.
But yeah, you know, I mean, it is what it is. We're learning as we go as a culture and stuff, and you know, I think it's dope when I see like homies like starting to like do different shit on the hooks, starting to get like what they call melodic like melodies and stuff.
Shit, yep.
Yeah, I think that's dope. You know who does that real good is like Devour.
Devour's
He
hard,
does that.
yep.
He'll like sing, but then rap, and then like, but when he does his little singing part, it's like hood. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
he's
like
dope.
singing and shit.
You fuck with Devour?
Yeah.
He's tight. Yeah, he's dope.
You think you get a lot of support from our people?
Now, yeah. Now I feel like.
Why now? What do you mean? Not before?
Oh wait, what do you mean?
Like support, like our people or the homies, the raza,
I mean, like,
do they support you?
I mean,
Mexicans, Latinos, Hispanics, not blacks. Just
yeah,
the
I feel
raza.
like now there's a lot of more people that like support me. Then like I only had like, you know, my people, like my homies, my family, you know, my girl and shit, you know, like, but like never really like now like how there's like fans and shit. Like I got a fan base now actually, so it's just like.
But the way I'm asking is like, you know, a lot of the homies will go support like the black rappers, right? The black homie rappers, like I don't know, name some that are out right now. Who's out right now? Like, well, for sure, like Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
G Perico, and like who else in Cali? Like YG, like they'll go support all them, buy their albums, buy their music, but then they won't buy your shit.
I mean, like that shit. I don't know. Like I feel like nowadays support is like just comment, share, repost,
subscribe, all that shit.
Yeah, that's supporting, you know, like, cause like nowadays, like people don't really like buy, like music. yeah, there's a lot of people that do buy music. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm just saying like, as for my age, you would never see like anybody. Oh, let me just buy this song until, you know. It's always like they buy the subscription to Apple Music and then it's on there, you know.
And
like,
they listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you get a lot of support from the community?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like a lot of people be reposting my stuff, like and it be random people. Like I be tripping out how much people that be supporting me.
That's dope. You get a lot of hate?
I'm not gonna lie. There's always not a lot of hate. There's always gonna be hate.
Yeah, for sure.
Not as much as that I thought.
Hey yo, you haven't asked one question all podcast.
What do you mean? I haven't. Yes, I have.
What do I mean?
Yes, I have.
Ask another one right now. Let me hear. Hey, we got a podcaster in training, fool. So
Yeah, I'm in training, so don't even trip. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm still in training. I've been here 8 months.
we're pros.
I've been here 10 months. I'm in training.
It's my first few weeks.
Just stop small talking. Ask a question. Don't waste the homie's time.
Hey, fool, pretty soon you're gonna be trying to sit in this seat, dog.
Nah,
won't you?
never. Let me see.
Blue said, nah, never. Damn, dog.
You have
He's like
already
that,
had
he's
a
like that.
You've had a whole minute to think about it. Ask him a question.
All right. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna think about something good.
So the whole pod, you haven't thought about something to ask him?
I've said a couple of things here and there. I mean, I haven't. You know.
Hey Siri,
I
tell
said-
me when it's 30 seconds,
Oh my
please.
gosh.
You got 30 seconds.
Pass me, homie. Pass me.
30 seconds.
Shit.
Go ahead. I already said it. Pass me.
Oh, no, I'm waiting for you to ask him a question.
All right. So, how was it growing up with your mom?
We already talked about growing up like fucking 45 minutes ago.
I mean, I'm just trying to say something at least. You
No,
know.
you got to follow the timeline. But go ahead.
All right. Go ahead.
I got one. What I call you, Sporty? That's an interesting one.
From my brother. My oldest brother, he's named Sporty, and I'm Little Sporty.
Little Sporty.
Yeah, but
How does the name come from that, though? I was like, like they call people like Little
Baby,
Yogi because he
Little-
sounds like fucking Boo Boo the Bear or whatever. You know what I'm
don't know,
saying?
like,
Little Yogi.
I don't know how my brother got it. I really don't know how my
You know what
brother.
I'm saying? Like they call people, you know what I'm saying? Like
They call
Chino because they're half
Green
Asian
eyes
or
because he's green eyes,
Yeah,
you know,
right,
like-
right. So
But
it's-
sometimes they pick a name for that doesn't represent them. So when the Huras are looking for that person, like I used to have a paisa homie, they used to call him El Cholo, like the gangster.
Yeah.
But that fool was an old fat paisa, and I go, why the fuck they call you El Cholo? So that way when they come look for me, dog, they're looking for a gangster fool.
Yeah.
I'm a big fat fool, so they'll never know it's me.
That's a good one.
And it was like, all right, it makes sense. You know?
like certain names are crazy, dog. Like,
but I got it from my brother. I don't know how he got it, but it low key fit in with me, cause behind that wheel, I'm a man, like for real.
what do you mean? Like, how does a Sporty fit in behind a car? Like you're saying, like a
Nah,
sports
like-
car or what?
Any car, like it don't matter what car. I just know how to drive.
Okay.
Like,
So
You're ready to go. You're ready to go at all
Sporty,
times.
okay.
hell yeah, that.
Like we had a homie named Frost. Can you guess why we call him Frost?
White boy?
I thought of multiple things when I thought.
Yeah,
of
well,
it.
because the back of a fucking pipe, he liked to smoke the frost.
What the fuck?
So call him Frost. You're already thinking that one too, for real,
I
dog.
was thinking fucking yeah. I was
That sounds
thinking some
different.
shit,
Yeah,
dope
some
or
shit,
some
yeah,
shit.
dope. Yeah, I was like, damn, dog. Okay, so, and then like we Trap Boy, right? That's because
Wonder why they call him Trap Boy? You know why?
I want to know the story. Actually, yeah, let's get into it.
Because he thought he was a trapper and he went through the border with like 50 keys and got caught.
Jesus Christ, dog.
Hey, I was young, bro. I was young.
Fuck.
So, Chavis, are you
Is that
gonna are you gonna get busted at that time going like, cruzando highway? Because it's a tough
At
one.
what
you know?
age? At what age? Were you?
I was young. I was probably like,
This is not the Trap Boy story, fool.
Yeah, we
All right,
did
fool,
that one already.
continue.
All right, so that we got past what I call you Sporty. So now you're doing all this shit. What's next? You got the video tomorrow. Have you been doing any shows?
I did a performance.
One performance your whole career?
One performance.
Okay,
That was
yeah.
it. And it was like a backyard party. Like
Yeah.
it was just like one of those.
But then they do one. I saw one where everyone was there. They did
Yeah,
one.
but that one wasn't like for me. That was just me like putting my face out there. My
Oh,
management
okay.
said like,
so
know,
you
come-
didn't actually rap at that show?
Nah. They wanted me to. They actually put a song up there, and I was just like, nah. Like I'm not even out there yet. You feel me? Like I didn't want to go on that stage looking like like just out of respect.
There was a lot of artists there that night.
Yeah. There was. That's I met Lefty that day, and it was crazy. Like, cause like it's Lefty now, but it's just like he came up to me and he was like, "My boy, I've been looking for you." Like, I was just like, "Looking for me? Like what?" Like, so I've been looking for you. Like, I want you on my team. Like, I was like, that's hard. Like, that shows a lot of love.
Young,
like, for him.
young OTR.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, for Lefty to, like, because I guess he's seen the Dub Gang Bang, like, he fucked with it. So I was just like, that's hard,
how was your experience with Lefty?
It was cool. It was like, just another day, But it was random. It was a random. I didn't even know he was gonna be there. But
Did you get his autograph?
nah, I'm not one of those guys. I'm not a fanboy, And that's the thing that I wasn't gonna go up to him like, hey, let me get a picture, He came up to me and he asked for a picture. I was like,
so
what
it's
the
okay
fuck?
for him to do it, but it's not okay for you to do it.
It's not that. Like,
Damn, that's
it's
a good
not
question.
it's not that. It's just I'm not the
He
type
shot
of
a
person.
music video. You're in it.
Like a little bit.
Oh, is that one else at the club?
That's the one he did with the other young home.
P-Face.
There you go. I always
P-Face.
forget his name.
Yeah.
Well, it's at the club, right?
You would.
Yeah, kind of. They
Yeah,
had
it was
yellow
kind of
tape.
yeah. They had the yellow tape, the
Yeah.
ghetto bird and shit. Yeah, I was like in that shit like fucking like a little bit. When I came, I seen them. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? There's a whole music video. I was like, that's just hard.
Well, nowadays you take advantage of the moment.
Yeah.
The police
But
are outside, the birds up, shoot a video.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
they did it quick too.
Yeah. So you did a backyard party. You said that's your first performance. Where at?
Yeah.
What city?
It was in Paramount. Yeah,
Oh,
it was-
shit.
Yeah, it was near my city. I thought it was gonna be in LA, but that shit was cool.
Was it cracking?
It was cracking. I'm
little
not gonna-
backyard party?
It was a little backyard party. Just I'm gonna say it was like fucking Project X, but it was turned.
It was turned up,
cool.
man.
Hey,
Yeah.
so
I'm
you doing features with like other artists right now?
I mean,
Are you doing background checks on them before you work, or do you just work with anybody?
that's the thing. That's one thing. Like I try not to go for like just anybody. Like I know when they say like money talks, bullshit walks, but like I'm not gonna work with no fucking PC. You feel me? Not no JCat, none of that. Like.
But how would you know though? That's a lot of them.
That's the thing, like, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why I don't really be working with a lot of people. Like I work with people that's already out there. You feel me? And it's just like, it's either they're out there or I know them. Like they're people.
word
like,
them
I'm
out
cool.
through somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Like exactly.
Is that weed fool? What is that? Yeah, that don't smell like weed, dog. You sure? All right. Smell like weed?
I don't
That
know.
don't smell like weed to me.
I don't know. We'll know if we'll die right now. Hey, so you did that backyard party. How many people do you think were there? I kind of want to know. I used to do some of those too. Those
It
were fun.
was like a good
50.
like 75.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good. That was more people at that backyard show than there was at the show with all the rappers you did.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, at least in the stage. At least in the stage though. Like
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like there was like 70 people there, but they all weren't right there, but they were all spread out because there was always gonna be like different people in the different sections.
yeah.
But I'm not really like that. Wasn't really my type of shit. I was tripping out too because that day, all my homies were up there. They were all up on the stage, and I was out there like I was just like in the back, like because I'm like I don't want to be up on that stage, like like that's just like like I see it as just like
You're a little stage fright.
not even that. It's just like.
Are you ready to like do big shows?
If the money talks, I mean, like if
No,
the money
I'm not talking about money. Just you.
Experience, fool.
Yeah, experience.
like
Are you ready to
yeah,
actually be up
experience
there?
for sure. Hell yeah, but it's just
Well, you don't have the experience, but you're ready to go. You're
yeah,
ready to
I'm
attack
ready.
that
I'm always
shit.
ready. Yeah,
He has
I'm
the
ready. Hell
motivation
yeah.
for it, yeah.
That's why I always be ready to fucking do it. But I wouldn't go out of my way. Oh, let me do this like you was doing a party. Let me perform that.
Yeah, so you don't self-include yourself, is what you're telling me, right?
Exactly.
You're waiting for it to come to you, but let me explain one thing.
Okay,
too, dog.
I'm gonna get chap in on that too.
You have to like, that's what you got a manager for. He's supposed to find these gigs for you, but if you don't include yourself or hit up people like, hey, how can I get in on that? It sort of also shows the lack of
how much you want it?
how much, yeah. fool.
And that's the thing. Like I do want it. Like trust me, I do want it. It's just if they really know, like at the end of the day, like if you really want to work with me, I will tell you, like no, this is I really want to do this. Like hell yeah. If I don't, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm be like nah, I don't. Like like I'm good. But it's just hell yeah. Like I'm open to do anything, especially now that it comes to music. Like
Yeah. So listen, some of the greatest rappers in the Chicano game, and even in the hip hop period, black, Mexican, the greatest ones that you ever know. I'm not gonna say names. I'm saying our game, right? Have paid to play, bro.
yeah.
For 100% sure. Maybe I don't want to know about Lefty's situation because he has a big manager and they got money so it's a little different. So he might not have to see. But when you're coming from the bottom in the streets to the top and you're on the hustle, trust me, a lot of rappers have done that. They might not say it, but they know it's true. And then once they reached that certain point, they didn't do it no more. But I'm saying like features, they paid for features, like some of the greatest in the game. So it's not a bad thing, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I never said it was a bad thing.
It's a business move.
It's a business move, dog.
It will always be for money, you know. Business is business. But I feel like just for my perspective, like I always want to be known as like, damn, he got that feature from fucking that food. Like,
because I'll tell you right now, nobody's gonna come down.
Yeah, and that's why they're not as of right now.
Hey, I want you to come on my tour. Sometimes you have to be like, hey, you know what? You want it so bad, yo, man, what's up, bro? I see you doing this shit. What's the ticket?
Nah, that's why.
I mean? Like, what's the ticket on there? And I'm gonna go to every show. I'm gonna use money out of my pocket, and I'm gonna be there in Oklahoma. I'm gonna be there in Kansas City. I'm gonna be there. Okay, that's the ticket, and boom, and then you sacrifice your whole shit, fool, and go on tour. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. Like, I'll never like.
Now, if you got a manager that's got money, and he's paying it for you, and you never see
manager,
it,
that's called a
label or whatever.
No, the money man. Remember, what are they called?
Yeah.
The investors.
And you don't see none of that. Then that's cool. Then you can be like, oh, I didn't see none of that, so I never did none of that.
That's
you
why
get what I'm saying. But
as of right now, I know none of like no one big will ever see my shit. I know that. Like I'm not expecting that, but I'm saying like, as for like upcoming, like, you know, like
artists,
like I want them to see it and be like, oh, I want you, you know, like, and sooner or later, I'm gonna get to a certain point where like, oh, I need that feature so I could, you know, like, sooner or later it's gonna come down to it. But I'm saying as of right now, I don't want that. Like, I don't want to buy.
You're in the building stage. You're trying to.
I'm building off me right now. You feel me? Cool. I want to come up off of me.
That's right.
What do you think about like artists like Travieso from Colorado? Did you ever listen to him?
Yeah, I listened. Yeah, hell yeah. He was hard. Yeah, he did his shit. I feel like that was the time when I like literally started rapping. Like during that time when he dropped that. I think it was Still Thuggin' with Lil Nate. Yeah, that was hard. Yeah, it was crazy. I'm not gonna say inspiration, but he was hard. Like all due respect. Yeah. I feel like one inspiration was Peso. That was one person that was just like his music was just like I would always listen to his music because I could relate to it.
Yeah.
Like because you know how like he talks a lot about his dad and shit like that. You know, like I could relate to shit like that. You know, like talks about his hood.
Oh, he's got more feeling into his music.
Yeah, hell yeah. And that was another like, you know, like I was like, okay, if he's able to talk about shit like that, I'll be like, I could do some shit like that, you know?
Yeah, he's definitely dope. He's on top of the game right now.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Would you ever want to collab with him if he was to come across that?
Hell yeah. And that's the thing, like if it came to a Peso feature, like I would want him to see my shit, you know, like him and be like, hey, this little youngster's hard, like I want him. And I think I'm older than him too, like, but it's just like I like this fool's hard, you know, like I want him to be on a song with
that's what everybody wants, you know. And then
shit, I want Tupac to come out the grave and be like, what up, cuz?
No, you want Chalino to come out the grave.
Here's the thing.
Chalino, that's Chalino.
Somebody in that status, like Peso, or might see you and be like, your shit's hard, homie. That shit's tight. I will fuck with you. And then you're like, oh, hell yeah. Then he may come at you and you may go at him like, okay, you say fuck with me. And he'll be like, yeah, 10 racks.
10 racks. Well, here's money.
That's the thing. And that's what I'll be like, okay, like, hell yeah, I'll still do that. That's to the point
now
where
you're just getting played, fool. That's a business move, my boy.
Could be.
Think about it, fool.
Well, yeah, like I see what you said. Like I fuck with your shit, but like, you know, give me that money. You know, like I see what you're saying. Yeah, but I feel like you would get the energy if it was like that. I feel like you wouldn't just be like, oh, like, you know.
But here's
they have to be one, you know.
King Little G and Demon. Ooh.
Oh yeah, he shot him his love and invited him to that show. That was love.
Oh yeah, that was hard. Hell yeah.
Did you go to that show?
Nah, that was I think it was the same day where we had performed at the backyard party.
Oh, backyard party. Okay, yeah.
And it was all the way in like on the Lanto or what is it?
Yeah, like Victorville, somewhere out there. Status IE is what they call it.
Tommy and them were out there, and they still made it to the performance. I was like, what? Like,
yeah, smashed. It's like an hour drive or something from LA, something like that. Hell yeah. What's up, Blue? You want to take some phone calls? You want to take some phone calls? You cool with that?
Hell yeah.
You ready for
it? At any point in time you want to hang up, big dog, just let me know, big dog.
I'm a shit talker. I'll talk shit back. I don't trip.
Yeah. Man, I used to be like that. Now I ain't got the time to do that, bro.
Hey, but don't pay attention to the weird ones because we got some weird ones and This dude's don't. I don't know. This
You are the weird one, fool.
I'm not the weird one. You could say that, but I'm not the weird one.
What do I put these on?
Yeah.
Yeah, put the headphones on. If you want to hear the phone conversation, you got to go in that room.
All right. All right.
Hey, could you pass that blunt? Look.
All right. Let's
Hold on,
go.
let me get that blunt.
A number is listed on the screen. It's on the top left. 213-770-7838. Go ahead and call in. Do not call in from a block call because I will not answer your phone. Turn down your TV. Do not talk to the TV. Talk to the phone like you're having a normal conversation, all right? If you call unknown, I will not answer. So do not try. Don't ask me questions. It's not about me today.
All I know, man, is I got teriyaki chicken waiting at home, bro.
Oh, shit.
I hate to throw that in there. I know that's not part of the pod, but we having fun. Salute my wife. Teriyaki chicken, white rice, and fucking
A water?
Brussels
Can I
sprouts
get
when
one?
I get home.
Good looking, pa.
Hey, I'm trying to eat healthy, you guys. You guys said I got a little gut, so I'm trying. Hey, man, salute all the people that are in the chat, man. We had over 400 and something followers. for a
661,
minute.
you're in the building.
Where's PC Drew?
Oh, fuck,
Get out of here.
Good looking, my boy.
first call of the day, huh?
Yeah, faceless. Fucking weirdo. 323, you're in the building. Oh, I hung up. Let me call him back. Oh, no. All right, go ahead and call in.
Salute Destructive Films. He said, "What's up to us?" Me and you, Sporty.
What's good? What's good?
What's up, fool? You gonna fly to Utah with me for a video? I'm gonna fly you out, big dog. I want to shoot a video out there. I shot one out there before. It's tight.
I know. I want to get a music video by him. His music video.
He's tight. It's hard, fool. Yeah. That was
Yo,
my-
you're in the building. Who's this? Hello.
You told me for a big I'm gonna fly you out, big dog.
Yo, turn on your TV. What up?
Fuck sidewalk.
Fuck up, bitch. Know what it is?
Yo, you're in the building. Who's this? Oh, they hung up.
Yeah, salute Jessica. Salute Coco Roco.
All right, let's go. Here comes the calls.
Connecting.
323, you're in the building. Talk to us.
¿Qué onda?
¿Qué onda?
Shout out Hater,
Shout out to you.
shout out Forage,
Who?
shout out Opina, and shout out Blue Devil, and shout out to Homer at the Sporty.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Sam mine.
Hey, I got a question for Sporty.
What's good?
What was the top 5 Chicano rappers you grew up listening to?
Damn.
Chicano.
None.
I don't know, dog. A lot of people ask me that. I don't know, dog. I can't say that.
Just say you didn't bump him.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. I didn't bump a lot.
Fuck with
Hell
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, my boy. Spencer.
Hey, my boy, not to be a dick to you, dog. Did you just call my boy Four Eyes, dog?
I think he did. I kind of
What kind
heard
of shit
that.
is that?
Yeah, the fucking chat. No disrespect, lo paisita right there.
Trap, you gonna let him get at you like that?
Hey, homie,
You
I'ma
better throw a rock at the TV right
Yeah,
now,
I'm
homie.
gonna get crazy on you right now, homie. So you better start tripping and mark my words,
He
homie.
marked you out, ese.
That's the last time you ever called me like that,
I was
dog.
like, what the fuck?
I didn't know
Hey,
you got
get it right,
punked over
homie.
the
Trap
internet.
boy.
Damn, man.
Damn, fool.
It's because I couldn't hear when
951,
this
you're in
fool
the
was saying
building.
that shit. I was like, wait, what? What did he say?
Yo,
Yo,
I think he can.
yo, what up, Blue Devil?
what up, what up?
What up, I'm tuning into the podcast, man. The podcast so far, so
Appreciate you. You got a question for the guest?
shout out Opina. Yeah.
Salute.
What up, Sporty?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, man. What's your favorite artist, bro? Like, what have you been listening to right now?
Peso and
Peso?
my boy Demon. My boy
bro.
Demon be going off.
Which one? Parkside?
But
Nah.
in general, bro. In general. Not just Chicano.
Pixley.
Nah, that's why in general it's gonna be Peso, and that's why Demon Pixie.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, Demon be
Okay,
doing shit.
so-
I fuck with all his music right now.
So when you hop in your car, what's the first song that be popping up?
Peso, probably fucking Lucky 7.
Lucky 7.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. All right. Do you listen to Mexican music?
Not really. Nah.
Nah.
I used to when my pops was around. Hell yeah.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, man. Well, fuck. Have a good one, guys. Have a good night.
Hell yeah. Semis.
Appreciate you, my boy. Thanks
All
for
right.
calling in.
Salute.
All right, let's go. 661, you're in the building. What up? Yo, 661. Oh, he hung up. Let's go another one.
Connecting.
661, you're in the building. What up?
Fucking fat ass. You like to talk down a lot.
Cállate la verga, güey. Pinche atón pato.
¿Cómo
Go ahead, fool.
chingas,
I'm gonna
güey?
let you go. Go for it. Go for
Handle
it.
that.
Why you like to talk down on youngsters, man? Pinche gordo,
I just
mamón.
you were talking about. See, these are the people that run those false narratives all day.
Shut up, puto.
So now you're calling this fool a ranker because I talked down to him. He didn't do nothing. Wow.
Never.
Shut your buster ass up.
Oh, you're a norteño. Sorry. Can't be a Southsider. Oh, he's 661 from up north, huh?
You never
Somewhere in
been to
Central
that.
Coast.
Yeah, oh, you're a buster.
Talking about prison
Pobrecito.
politics.
You're a buster,
You
fool.
funny ass vato.
Your calzones are red too, or
Yeah,
what?
gordo.
Damn.
Your calzones, you match your calzones with your socks, fool?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. He said yes.
He said
Hey, dog, just hang up now, bro. Come on, man.
626, you're in the
Fucking
building.
clown. What a clown.
Yo, what up, Hater World? Peanut Trap Boy.
Hey,
That
what's
was
up?
40.
Salute.
Yo.
Salute, yo.
Yo, what's up, bro? I haven't heard your music. I'm definitely going to tap in, but just from hearing your story, it seems like you got a lot to tell with your pops and what you went through 2 weeks later. You know, don't limit yourself to just what everybody's doing. Sound like you got a story to tell and expand, man. You know, I'm intrigued by what I hear. The homies gave you a platform, and I'll be tapping in, bro.
Hell yeah. I appreciate that, my boy.
Love, for sure, bro. You know, I'm older, bro, and I look at you and I kind of see myself back when I was younger, you know, and you know, the future's bright, you know, but like Blue Devil said, bro, you got to go after it. You know, a lot of these opportunities are not just going to come to you. So stay motivated, stay hungry, and good things will come. But you gotta put yourself out there, bro.
Hell
So,
yeah.
like
I appreciate
said,
that, my
tapping in
boy.
with Blue Devil, Hero, Sporty, Star Boy, Pina. Have a good night, bro.
Hell yeah. I send mine.
You too, my boy. Thanks for
Yup,
calling
yup.
in.
Buenas noches.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out the boy.
The other fool said he was wearing red, huh?
Connecting.
He said, yeah. You like, do you match your underwear and socks? He's like, yes. Fucking hang up already, bro.
Yo, you're in the building. Who's this? Oh, they hung up.
Yeah, I think 661's like central, up north, Central Coast. I'm not too sure, man.
It has to be up there.
Yeah, they got a lot of
Different weird numbers, huh?
numbers up there.
Yeah.
All right, the number is listed on the top left corner. All right, here we go. 83. Oh, they hung up. What the fuck? The number's listed on the top left corner. All right, 213-770-7838. We're still taking calls. Go ahead and call in. Everybody that was trying to call in or had a drop call, go ahead and call back. 213-770-7838. Come on, let's go.
Don't forget to do the sponsors
Yeah, no, I'm not.
at least at the end.
Yeah.
Man, salute the 400 watching, man. We had it pretty strong, pretty much the whole pod.
Okay, here we go. You're on the podcast. Who's this? Damn, that's a juicy one.
Man, they call me my government name. How you know my government name, dog? What's up with that
Well,
shit?
how long have they been? How long have they been fans, dog?
I haven't heard that dude for a minute.
805, you're in the
I'm
building.
his way.
Hey, I just want to say salute, and I do believe whenever he says that he's gonna, see himself as a millionaire, you keep putting down your videos, like you said. Consistency is key. Keep, writing it out, bro.
Hell yeah. I
And
appreciate
squad,
that.
salute.
Salute. Oh, we gotta.
No se caigan, cabrones. Háganle. Chao.
Scoop TV in this bitch.
We got a $20. What's up,
recognize
Scoop
that voice.
TV? I was trying
recognize that voice.
to. Hey, I was trying to find your Instagram, my boy, but I think you don't got one, bro.
323, you're in the building.
Salute, Scoop TV.
What's
man.
up? It's the Sapo tapping in for Northeast Highland Park area. Hey, I just want to say saludos. The youngsters coming up, man. We're gonna support, and you're doing a good thing out there, man. Norwalk putting the homies on the map, and and then Blue Devil keep pushing, man. You have a good squad right there.
I appreciate you, big
Hell
dog.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate that, my boy.
All right, gracias, homies. All right.
Gracias.
All right, man. Sound off.
Let's go. 213, you're in the building. That's a lot of calls. 323, you're in the building.
Hey, what's up, Blue?
What's up, big dog?
Hey, what's up? What do you think about doing no crashing out on you?
I talked about it in the beginning, fool, and he didn't crash out on me. You need to watch the podcast. They just titled it. They titled it like that because the Instagram page don't fuck with us. But if you go watch it, he was actually just.
it was like a clickbait, huh?
Yeah, it was just clickbait, fool.
Huh?
Yeah, that's all it was clickbait, though.
Yeah, that wasn't doing extras on your house.
Nah, he was talking about both platforms, and he was just saying how he feel. He's not with all the back and forth
right.
thing. I get it. I wasn't either because I didn't.
A big difference. I seen it how we let, and then that's what caught me. He was like, "Hey, this clickbait."
Yeah, facts. See, there you go. But they won't change it. They won't fix it. They're in it for that, fool. That's what they do. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Pues, hey, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches, pues. Shout out to Sporty, fool.
You too, my boy. Thanks for calling. I appreciate you.
Shout out to Fries. Shout out to Fries and the homie Opina.
Wait. What?
He punked you again, fool?
4 eyes?
Handle it, fool. That's twice you got marked out.
Look, I ain't gonna do all that shit. You can crash out on the screen. You can say whatever the fuck I want.
But if you don't, fool, they're gonna say that's not gangster. You gotta do something. Throw up a gang sign. Oh, the fuck, he hung up.
Fuck him.
Throw up a gang sign. Fuck. I like to throw the pebble. That's a better one, dog.
The pebble?
Try to hit his name, too, whoever it is. That's what you got to do. That's when you get really good at gangbanging on the internet.
Oh, I ain't even that. The number's there, homie. That's the worst thing you could do.
All right, here we go. Another caller. 645, you're in the building.
Stupid ass. It's
Otra vez, este vato, güey, cállate los cinco, güey. Get out of here, let's go, next caller.
What the
Los
fuck?
pinches calzones, güey.
What number he called from?
Apestan, güey.
That's a different number right there.
442, you're in the building.
No, sir.
442, what up?
What's up, guys?
What up?
Was good.
Let's go next caller. 831.
Hello.
Yo, 831, you're in the building. What up?
Yo, what's up? That was cracking, dog.
What's up, big dog?
Shout out to everybody out there, all your staff and all that, bro. We know we see some people on camera, but I know you got, other people helping out. So shout out to all of them that put everything together, bro.
Appreciate that.
Pina, nice hat, bro. It's about time you get a decent hat, bro. You'll be wearing some whack ass hats, bro.
On, I got all the nice hats, homie. This is custom right here, big dog. I got the custom hats.
Hey, shout out to your guest out there. Shout out to the homie right there, the guest. And shout out to el paisita allí. Dale unas vitaminas para que se liviane. Están adelante todo pálido. Dale un suero a ese compa.
Pues lo envenenaron,
compa,
güey.
lo envenenaron
ahora, güey. Lo envenenaron. They gave that fool a sandwich que estaba podrido.
Y me mandó a dormir, güey.
Dog meat.
Dale vitaminas de the Flintstones, vitamins, bro.
No, dice que
That's
quiere
all,
chorizo.
dog. You guys have a good night, homie.
Para el desayuno.
Para el desayuno, ¿ah? Arre, sobre.
Pues aquí tengo, güey. A ver, aquí está Trap Boy.
Damn, you let him punk you out like that too?
Hell no.
He said he got chorizo for you.
Damn,
Let's go
dog.
next caller, homie. 323, you're in the building. That's 3.
That's 3. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, what up? Hello?
Yo,
You're in the building. 323.
Florida gang. Fuck sidewalk.
Fuck up. Know what it is. Stop banging on the net.
619. You in the building?
What's up, crap? Now you got the debater. You got
Nope.
30 seconds.
Hey,
homie.
chill the fuck out.
I wasn't
I'm gonna
even
tell you like this. Don't make me get droops on your ass, homie.
God.
Hey, for the same now it's me, damn. Go to sleep, dog. Damn,
30
activator, you on some bullshit.
He said what you said.
You better check in, fool.
Trap nalga shit. First he hates Drews, now he hates me. A la verga, fuck it, let's go.
That's crazy.
Crap, now you got.
So you just call me just for that shit?
There he
Santa
is.
Clarita, California.
A19, you're in the building.
PCS podcast.
Why are you watching a PC podcast for, fool? You're a PC
This fool
watcher.
say he wouldn't do songs
Hey,
for
fool,
PC, but
you're a
he's
PC
working with
watcher, fool.
PCS vatos right now.
You're a PC watcher,
Man,
way.
vatos, PC.
Why is he got? Why do you
Take out
got
your hat,
like?
you fat ass.
Let him talk.
out your
fool.
hat.
Entertain the crowd, fool. Come on.
Sobre es cara de nopal.
Gordo, puto. Chinga tu madre, güey.
He's got that little. He's got that little lisp, like like going down to put.
Oh, fresilla, sí, fresilla. He's a little
No, but
square.
what's crazy, fool, is they talk all that, but they will never do nothing.
Oh, yeah.
But let's go. Let's go. Next caller, 323. 323, you're in the building.
Opina.
Oh shit, dog.
It's you.
What?
I had a game.
Oh shit. At least you sound better than the last guy. Fuck, dog.
I never been the same.
Hey, dile que el güey que te la saque ya, güey.
All right, let's go. Let me hang up on
Yeah,
this.
that's hang up on
All right,
that.
look, we're gonna take like 2 more phone calls. All right, let's go. We have fun, but that's
Yeah,
it.
they're starting to have fun. They want to have fun.
That's it. That's it.
They want to have fun, Sporty, you know.
Yeah,
so we had a lot of good ones, though. A lot of people hit you already.
Yeah, sure. All right, here's one. They hung up. Fuck.
And that's what it's all about. Even listen, fool. Even the ops calling in, that shows you how many people watch the pod that don't need.
That just, I'm telling you, that
Trip
shit
out,
gets
yeah,
me
yeah,
happy
yeah.
when they're watching. I'm like,
Just think, though, bro. It's not just so. Just think. It's not just them. Maybe other cities around too. Same other
Connect.
different. You know what I mean? Like it's just they watch.
hell yeah,
831, you're in the building.
this is cool though.
I have a question for Sporty Nogas.
What the fuck?
That's okay, fool, because that means they cool with you. Go ahead, ask your question.
What's good, dog?
Hey, what rapper? It can be anywhere in the U.S. or Mexico. Would you like to work with?
Sporty, peso. I mean, Spencer.
All right. Salute everyone. Have a good one.
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they say
213,
that and
you're
they
the
add
last
that on,
caller.
it's like it's shows.
What does that mean?
That's
Now,
live.
ass?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck, Sporty ass?
I ain't gonna lie, that's like every
213.
person that just.
Crap, nalgas.
Who the fuck is this?
Crap, nalgas. Que barrio.
You
Hey,
already-
Chicali, compa, what's up? You want me to bang on you in the computer? I'll show you in the computer,
Shut
dog.
up,
What's
shut
up?
up. Stop that. 805, you're in the building.
Hola, güeyes.
What's up? What's up?
¿Qué dice?
¿Todo bien? ¿Qué onda?
You got a question for the guest? He's watching the
The
TV.
TV, yeah, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
he can't do that. The TV lags. All right, one more caller. Come on. One more caller. There we go.
Connecting.
951, you're the last caller.
Hater world. What's good?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, the young homie right there. Never heard of him, but just want to let you know, keep doing your thing, and it's all about like I support all the young homies that are trying to come up and do their thing. So I'm gonna check you out.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, my boy. I sent mine.
That's right. And Hater World, how do I talk to you off the air about getting my artist up on there?
The same number you called right now, text me for, and in about 30 minutes, I'll text you back when I'm off the pod.
All right, my artist is Grincho, homie. Fuck, I don't know if you heard of him, Grincho Brown.
Oh, yeah, from the 818.
From the 818.
Yeah,
Yo,
for sure.
yo. I was supposed to meet you that night in the studio in Hollywood right there
Oh,
with Caps. I
Capone?
was supposed
Yeah,
to be there
Capone.
that night.
Okay.
Yeah, with drunk clumsy.
Yeah, drunk Blacks too. Blacks was faded off his bumper. Yeah, for sure.
Yup. But yeah, for sure, I'll hit you off the not to dispense that, not to interrupt the homie's time right now, but I'll get at you off the air.
Yeah, for sure. Do that, and I'll get back at you.
All right, cool. You guys take care. Have a good night.
All right, salute, my boy. Here, let's take the last caller. 442. You're the last caller.
No.
Yeah, you're the last caller. 442.
Much love.
Much love.
I'm Oceanside.
Oceanside. Shout out
Oceanside. Yeah.
All right.
You got a question for the guest?
Then that's it. Hung up.
Yeah, Blue Devil. No, actually for Blue Devil.
What?
What's up with DJ Harlow?
I don't know. What do you tell me? The fuck do I know something? You
if you know him, tell him to come on the pod.
Tell him to pull up, fool.
No, I thought you can bring him up.
If for you drunk, fool, on a Tuesday in your car in the parking lot of your mom's house, vete a dormir, güey. Let's go, fool.
With that being said, bro, no more calls. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, no more calls.
Se ve apenas podía hablar, güey.
He's watching. He got his little phone on the radio right there. He's watching the pod.
Bluetooth on the
Want to
car.
do the sponsors?
Yeah, let me give a quick shout out real quick. Shout out to OG Moses in the building. He's probably in the building somewhere. He got a spot in Whittier, fool. So if you're ever in that area, pull up. He got that THC and that CBD game on lock. All right, he got all the goodies. He got all the, edibles and the smokables and
major flower,
all that, dog. So pull up to OG Moses in Whittier, on Whittier Boulevard, or hit him up on his Instagram at greenleaf_botanicals. That's the boy right there. He support us, so we support him. All right, look, we got Street Polish Brand .store. Anybody looking for some apparel, some gear, anybody looking to cop some merch, fire merch, is made by the homies, for the homies, and of course, for anybody else. It don't have to only be for us. Go to www.streetpolishedbrand.store. Use discount code HaterWorld15. All right, here's another Solo Wraps, another sponsor, Solo Wraps. Anybody looking to wrap their vehicle, anybody wants to get a sign made for their business, anybody's looking for anything to do with printing, this homie does banners, signs, storefronts, vehicle wraps, custom, single color, you name it. Go to his Instagram, Solo Wraps 1. Let him know Hater World sent you. I'm sure the homie will hook you up. Salute, my boy. All right. We got a new one up there. Let me get the info real quick because I want to make sure that I
new sponsor.
Yeah. Let me see. I want to make sure that I get it on point. Oh, you probably been there. Big Puff Smoke Shop.
Big Puff Smoke Shop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said on the last pod too.
Yeah.
Big Puff Smoke Shop. That shit sounds familiar.
Yeah, Big Puff Smoke Shop. All right, let me get you their info real quick. All right, give me 1 minute. All right, here we are. Hold on, I'm a little lagging on this real quick. Where the fuck did it go? Or you know what? What an idiot. Give me 1 second, everybody. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you guys like the video. Here we go. Got it. Oh no, I lost it. I'm lying.
Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, man. We got like 400, 500 watches the whole way. We're stuck at like 140. More likes. Hit the like button. Doesn't take much. Fucking finger, dog, you know?
Beep, and that's it.
It's crazy.
Salute to everybody, though.
Damn, I don't know. I lost it. Just go to Big Puff Smoke Shop, all right? Them fools got everything over there, dog.
Google that motherfucker.
I'm going to tell you right now. 2067 South Atlantic Boulevard, Suite D in Monterey Park, all right? Their number is 626 423-7377. They're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. All right. When you go over there, let them know that Hater World sent you, or go to their Instagram at Big Puff Smoke Shop. I'll get it right. When they're new like that, it takes me a while to put it in here and remember it. You know what I mean? But once I get it, I get it. So salute to a Big Puff Smoke Shop. All right, who else we got on that screen? Oh, Chile Gang. What's up, fool? Let them know what Chile Gang is, dog.
That's Droops' new clothing shit, man. What did he say? Freedom is priceless on the shirts. He's got the Chile Gang. He's got a website on Big Cartel. I think we have it already posted inside the on our platform, right? We
www.shopHoodstar.bigcartel.com.
Yeah, go cop some merch, man. It don't take much to support a motherfucker. You willing to buy, you know what I'm saying, $30 at Taco Bell, you could spend $25 on a shirt. You feel me?
I told you they're $25. That's $50 over there.
Oh, is it 50?
No,
I haven't seen. Okay, I don't like that.
You gotta go figure it out. www.shophoodstar.bigcartel.com. And then don't forget validated street gear, dog.
Oh, that's right.
You know what's funny? There's two validated, right? Two brands that are called validated. You know, one of them's validated street gear. The other one is validated street bleep. You know, and they both. I thought they both rocked with us, but one of them became a sponsor, and now the other one talks shit about us everywhere.
Oh, really?
I've seen comments everywhere like we don't fuck with them, we don't fuck with them. But they were cool with us. But once one of them became a sponsor, we gotta show love to the one that's paying.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? That homie's dropping bread so we could promote him. You know, you think the other one would understand like his business, but he's slandering us all over the internet.
Damn, I got you.
That's Buster shit, homie.
Damn.
That's got you, huh?
I like the validated street.
The other
clothing.
one?
No, the
gear.
The one that sponsors us.
Yeah.
I still got all the clothing too.
So do
Badass
I.
sweater, fool. Badass sweaters.
I think they look alike, don't they?
Yeah, the logos almost look alike.
Does it really?
Identical. I was like,
But you would think that they would understand, like, what the fuck is business? Homie, gotta get this bread. Like, gotta pay the bills. Like, you ain't, you know, like, we still fuck with you, but it's like,
money comes first.
you know, like, come on, dog. But to see the comments, it's like, oh wow, they ain't even cool like that. But validated street gear, like I said, if it doesn't have the backwards outlay, it's not validated, my boy.
And the Hater World merch, we got that website.
We got www.shophaterworld.com. www.shophaterworld.com.
Yeah, get all the shit on there.
We're barely getting out all the giveaway shit. I'm trying to like put new shit out, but we lag so much on it. So starting next week, we'll start doing new shit, new giveaways, new all that. So tomorrow and today, everything will be gone, shipped out the way. So
nice.
Salute to everybody, and don't forget the Seek Help segment this Sunday. All right.
What time is that?
I drop it randomly, but I think I want to start dropping at 5 p.m. the Seek Help segment.
I think it helps too if you give it time, because then people can kind of, you know,
interact,
go through their day,
and they know.
they know what time. Yeah, because people, motherfuckers got kids and
it's a busy day.
Forklift jobs, you know what I mean, and shit like that. Dog, you know, you know, they need to know what time so they can work around their schedule.
Yeah,
hell no. Forklift drivers, they be on their phone too.
Forklift drivers need love too.
I don't want a forklift driver that's on his phone.
Everybody turns it on their phone. As soon as they see it, they're on it, you know?
I'll crash that motherfucker.
But that's
Have you seen the videos full of the forklift drivers that run into shit on accident and everything falls?
Yeah. Now,
shit
whatever
ever scare you?
workers hit a fucking rack that one time, and that shit fucking.
I did that shit for one time.
Nah, I hit a fire extinguisher one time.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. It was smoky. I work with my lady's pops. I had to tell him, he's my boss. I was like,
yeah, he did that.
Big ass smoke. Damn.
Did they fire you?
Nah. I still work there.
I don't know, but in the chat they were saying you're fired.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I was like that.
And wait till Royal comes and he sees that. I'm gonna tell him he did it. Royal's gonna hang him like that.
That's
Royal's
fine.
big. Well, the homie's like 6'7", big and buff.
But always trying to scare me with the big guys.
Hey, I got a question that I don't know if Opina asked. You don't know Spanish? How come?
I never caught on. All my family on my dad's side, they all speak it. It's just he never spoke to us in Spanish.
There's a reason. To keep secrets, dog.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
That's what my dad said. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He never really talked to us in Spanish. You know, but it was probably for that reason too. But shit, hell yeah. I never caught on. I know some. You know, but I'm not fluent.
And it,
Are you trying
But
to
you
learn
understand
or not?
Yeah, I want to learn it. It's just it takes time. I know it does. It takes time.
Yeah.
You get a lot of flack from people like saying, you know.
I mean, recently, I haven't. Like, but I know it will come. It'll come once the
sure.
more I go up there.
Any last words, Opino?
Man, just keep grinding. Thanks for pulling up, dog. You know,
I was glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad we got. You know, we made it work and shit, and set the date finally.
Hell yeah.
You know, just keep grinding, bro. Do your thing, and we're gonna see you again back here soon, dog. Once you get the album,
we gonna get that. Hell yeah, I appreciate that, my boy. I appreciate it.
Make your run next time you come back with some a good solid run. Fool. We got
10
you.
times bigger.
Hell yeah, I like that.
Hell yeah, I hope so too.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, my boy.
You got any last words, Trap?
No. Yeah. Is this your first podcast that you came to?
No, wait. Hey, wait.
Okay, wait.
Hey, homie, Sporty, any last words?
Come on, dog.
Any last words? This was trying to have a whole interview when the pod's over.
Hey, no, you gotta say something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 3 hours to say something.
Nobody said nothing about that, bro.
Nah, I have
You know, it's
before.
like
He did. He asked.
Okay, I mean, it's just normal question just to ask.
Fool, he
Because most
asked
of
it
the
already.
people that came, they've been through it, you know?
Any shout outs? Any shout outs you want to give to your people?
I want to shout out my management.
Okay.
You know, but damn, I fucked up. I had this plan and I always fuck up. First, I want to shout out God. God for real. You know, wouldn't be nothing without God. But then my management always helps me out with shit. My lady, my family, all my peoples, you know, all my homies that are always there for me. My baby, you feel me? And all my homies locked up. For all my homies, Chico, badass player, Big Trooper, my homie Toker, straight up, and long live my pops. I'm doing this. Hell yeah.
Salute, big dog.
I'm just making sure that fool ain't getting a machete or something. Gonna come after my ass. Salute to everybody in the building. Okay, this is the homie right here. All right, Sporty in the building. Make sure you guys go follow all his socials. Make sure you guys go follow him on Instagram, YouTube, all that. Go run up his numbers. Go show him some love. To any media members that are in here, post his music on the media page. And with that being said, we appreciate you. You're welcome back at any time.
Yes, sir.
And with that being said, catch you guys on the next one. We out. Let's go.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hey, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap.